Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. Dan Bull!
Videos dropping from above like bird poo. Your channel stinks, you need some perfume. And you should probably head to bed, it's past your curfew. But if gaming is the thing that falls within your purview, you'll find Dan to be a man of many virtues. There's so many issues to which he can alert you, while many commentators just say See, he's the Dan whose second name is Hard Castle, and I'm the Dan whose title defines a type of large cattle. Fully! That particular game has been completed fully, and in the most interesting way. Never dully. See, Hollywood has got it good, but we're taking over, blowing up like shaking cola, vinegar and baking soda. We like procrastinating, but who's complaining? It's a new form of masturbating. Computer gaming. Enter the domain of the Nerdcube. Videos dropping from above like bird poo. Enter the domain of the Nerdcube. Videos dropping from above like bird poo.
Hello, how are you? This is just me, by the way. Just for everyone confused, this has been established maybe like a good 5 times now. Since Dan doesn't really use this channel very much. I'll get rid of this. Hang on. I crudely added those. Since Dan doesn't stream on this channel, really, he asked me to do stuff on here, so it wasn't so dead. So to those people saying, you know, we want Dan, I know, I understand, but it's either me or nothing. There's no Dan anyway. So I'm better than nothing, aren't I? Please tell me I'm better than nothing. I need vilification in my vilification, is that the word? I don't know. Either way, hello, how are you? I'm playing Mirror's Edge today. I had an inkling to play it, and I thought that might be fun to play on a stream. However, it apparently, for some fucking reason, it crashes every time I alt-tab out of it. So I can't control anything stream-related while the game's open. So, hey. So I'm going to have to, it's not going to look as good. I'm going to have to, like, open that first, and then open the game, and then, you know, hope that nothing else requires my input on the, like, on, I don't know, XSplits, because otherwise it's going to crash. Anyway, yeah. I am better than nothing, thank you. I am better than nothing. Because, seriously, it is Dan or not. It is me or nothing. Because Dan just wouldn't be here. So, you know. Dan just, I don't know, Dan doesn't really like streaming. Every time he did it, it was a kerfuffle. It was a kerfuffle. So, and it broke every time. And he prefers just making videos. He likes the control. I like live streaming, though. And, you know, if it... Obviously, a lot of people are only here for Dan, and a lot of people leave, so these don't have nearly the same amount of viewers that, like, one with Dan would. But you know what? There's at least, you know, 500 people who turn up for these things and go, you know what? Matt's not such a bad guy. Which, I mean, is stupid inherently, but, you know. Also, seriously, Dan O'Riot, there's literally... Like, I understand it, but you just have to understand the reality, and that there's that's it. You know, there's nothing to write about. Oh, a thing worth noting is I put this at 1440p because I use a 1440p monitor, and for some reason, while the game runs in 1440p, all the UI is just fucked up because all the UI seems to have been made for 1080, so it doesn't scale properly, rather than it just they've done it in images, which is really stupid. So it all looks weird and pixelated and stuff. But whatever. I did the tutorial. Well, I skipped the tutorial, but you know. I'm not as... Oh, God, it's really loud as well. And I can't turn that down in Windows because it'll break. So I have to turn it down in-game. Look at this. Look at me go here. God, this fucking game. I don't know why... It runs really well. It's a really nice port as well. It runs so nicely. And it just... it just breaks. Now, I have a similar control setup to Dan. In that I use the mouse for stuff. So I have jump on left mouse, I have duck on right mouse, and I have sort of like 180 on control, which is also a button on my mouse, because fuck, that makes sense to me. I'm not as good as Dan either, but you know what? I think I'm alright at Mirror's Edge. I'm not bad. This is on easy mode as well, because apparently all that does is changes the combat difficulty, and I skip the combat anyway, and fuck the combat. So, yeah, this is on easy mode, and that's just the combat, I think. That's also I've been informed. So, you know. The mouse is really good for this game. Oh shit, I jumped for the... Oh well, fuck it. I haven't played this game in a while, so I've forgotten the layouts. I do have my own Twitch channel. I do. I stream on my own Twitch channel too, but Dan's asked me to stream on here sometimes, so I am. Because, you know. Fuck the combat. Yeah, fuck the combat. The combat in this game sucks. Like, I don't want to do combat. I just want to run. I don't bother with the new Mirror's Edge and go, yeah, we're gonna make combat. I don't want combat at all. Also, I originally played this on the PS3 when I first got this game, before I had a PC, and then when I got it on PC, I was like, oh, I don't remember this, and then I realised that this is just loads of really fancy physics stuff, and it's really fucking nice. No, I don't know, Mirror's Edge 2, I fucking... It's like, oh, the combat's flowy now, and I'm like, okay, that's good that the combat's flowy, but I'd rather just not have any combat, honestly. Yeah, up there. I'd rather just not have any combat at all. Oh god, yeah, I don't want these game hints. Can I turn the... I've completed this game on PC before, and it wiped all my progress, because I fucking did it again, because EA Games don't know how progress works. No, there is combat in Mirror's Edge 2. They have said there is combat, but apparently there's no guns. What's this fucking bit? There's no guns, there is just, like, it flows better, apparently. So it doesn't, like, you don't have to stop and fight them. You can just, like, you keep your momentum up as you fight through them, which is really nice. But I'd rather not have any combat, honestly. It's a game about running. And I like the idea of you having to run from combat. I like that there are people in this who, you know, are there to shoot you because, you know, you have to run away from them. But I don't think you should be encouraged to, you know, fight them because I'm a runner. I'm not a fighter, for fuck's sake. Fuck! I'm gonna have to get rid of these fucking game hints. Alright, turn these fucking things off. Hang on, they're really annoying me. They're really bringing me out. Oh, you fuckers. I'll turn the subtitles on because that's useful. Save. Okay, there's no way I can turn the hints off. No way I can turn the hints off. No. Okay, great, yay. What's my Twitch? My Twitch is Matophobia, funnily enough. Because, funnily enough, when you actually look at my name, when you message me on here via my name, that's funnily enough my name on Twitch. So, yeah. I would do something to the chat, but as I say, I can't tab out. So you're on your own. Yeah, you're on your own. I will expect you all not to be twats. Like, I can do that, which I've set the combat to easy just so I can plow through them really quickly. Because, frankly, they're a pain in the ass. I'd rather not deal with them at all. But still, I have mixed feelings on combat. Oh god. Yeah, messages still work. I do have my whisper settings set to friends only, but it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. But, you know, whatever. Matophobia, the free mats. Apparently matophobia apparently mato in some country means something else. I think it means like a rug or something. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's Croatian it means something in. I'm not really sure. Hello cunts. Yeah, I haven't said cunts this one, yeah, god. Yeah, I do have 2 monitors. I mean, why would I mean, seriously. I just... Doing this without 2 monitors would be a pain in the ass. Like, I fucking hate that the fucking text and UI is all fucking badly scaled. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I love this game and just that fucking stupid ship level. Like, I was replaying through this a few months back, and I replayed through it all. I got the ship out of my, oh, fuck this, man, fuck it, and I just stopped playing. Why is on Dan's channel? Because this is Nerdcubed and Friends Twitch now, not just Dan. Because Nerdcubed, like, you've got to think of Nerdcubed as like an entity now, as opposed to just Dan. Whereas Nerdcubed is... It's Dadcubed, and it's Dan, and it's Watt, and it's me, and it's Tracy, and it's Rebecca. Like, there's a bunch of people here now. And since we all sort of, like, do stuff, at least outward-facing. Tracy and Rebecca less so, but, like, obviously we all do outward-facing stuff, so... You gotta think of Nerdcubed as sort of an identity now, as opposed to just Dan. Like, he's Dan Nerdcubed, as opposed to just Nerdcubed. That makes sense? Yeah. Pacifist run. I could do a pacifist run, but whatever. Oh yeah, I can skip the cutscenes, I forgot. Oh yeah, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is at EGX, yeah, I'm going to play that at EGX. I will be at EGX, by the way, if any of you want to say hello, I'll be there. I don't know what I'll be wearing, but I'll be there. Probably all black. What's not going? What's at Summon the City? Actually, well, he was at Summon the City today, and he's at Summon the City tomorrow and Sunday. He's on the gaming panel on Sunday, if you're interested in that. Ow. So I'm trying to concentrate and read the chat at the same time. Yeah, I know I already have my own channel, but Dan's asked me to stream on here because, you know, for you guys, this is like, you've got to understand, this isn't like me going, oh, I'm going to be all fucking egotistical and stream on Dan's channel. This is me and Dan being like, hey, you know, we should probably give them some form of entertainment rather than nothing be here, because that's better. I can't remember where I'm supposed to be going. It's alt, isn't it? That way. Oh, down there. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So, you know, I get a lot of people sort of like feel entitled to have Dan here, but, and I get the idea of it, but you know, if you don't want to watch me, you can just not watch me. I mean, the title of these streams will always say who's in them. So if Dan's in one of these streams, it will say Dan in the title. Like, it's, as you can see, the stream title says Matt Solo, which means it's just me. If it's going to be Dan and me, it'll say Dan and Matt. If it's Tracy and Matt, it'll be Tracy and Matt. You know, it'll. I hate these fucking elevators. It'll say. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna just ignore things like about people. You know, I expected chat to explain it now because, I mean, I've been doing this for like a week and a half now. So, I'm kind of. I'm just gonna ignore it now. I know a lot of people expect Dan to be around, but oh, yes, I know how to play the game. It's Han Solo. Yeah, I'm actually from the Star Wars universe. I should totally I should do that one day. Just do the entire thing. It's like I'm Han Solo's son. And oh god, the frame rate. Oh god, the frame rate. What the fuck? Whoa, calm down, physics. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was running at solid 60 until this point. Whoa. Oh, is it all the glass breaking? I bet it's all the glass breaking. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to fix that in a second. Oh god. Oh, fuck. I hate these. I just hate being inside in this game. I want to run along fucking rooftops. I hate it when you have to stop and like go on the fucking elevators. You have to stop and go on the pipes or do something really slow and monotonous. I hate to run, damn it. I want to run. I want to be free. Yeah, I don't know why it fell down. This is on like a 780 Ti. It's not a shit system or anything. But apparently, a lot of games handle like. Oh god, that's the wrong button. A lot of games handle 1440p really badly. I'm not rolling. I should be rolling. I don't know why. It's all a physics shit when they're shooting it. That's what's causing the frame rate to fucking be buggered. I'll turn those down. I'll turn some things down in a sec so it'll recover a bit. Matt, read the fan fictions. God no. You're literally the devil. Oh god, hang on, I'm gonna fucking. The frame rate's killing itself because of all the physics shit. This is what I get for playing at 1440p, which I have to because otherwise it fucking freaks the fuck out. I'll turn anti-aliasing down. I can't, can I? I can't in-game. That's good. I'm glad. Fine, I'll finish this level and then I'll fucking sake, stupid ass fucking wank of a game. Oh my god. Look at that. I sure love it when games run at a really inconsistent frame rate. I forgot where to go. Oh, fuck me. Nerdcube shirts. Yeah, we'll be having... Those will be out. New Nerdcube shirts will be out soon. And they'll be better quality than the old Nerdcube shirts. And they should be either the same price or cheaper, but they'll be better quality, so it's a better deal overall. Sorry, I'm streaming at 720 as well, as opposed to, oh god, because 720 is a good thing. 1080 is always a bit too high for streams, I find. I just lose where I'm going in a lot of these things. Matte shirts. The thing is, I'm gonna be doing Spreadshirt stuff. If you don't know what Spreadshirt is, it's basically, it's a merchandising site, but you just upload the design and then people buy that and they're sort of made to order. So, unlike a lot of stuff whereby we're sort of, for example with District Lines and even with Game Tea, when we sell stuff, oh for fuck, I jumped. When we sell stuff on there, we, like the company, which in you know, would be District Lines or Game Tea, District Lines less so, because I've stopped like putting stuff on there just because they're kind of crap. But Game Tea especially, like they have to buy the stock in before they they have to buy the stock in before they sell it. So they have a warehouse full of stock, but Spreadshirt doesn't do that. They make them to order, which means they're a bit more expensive, but we can just make stuff kind of on the fly, which is a bit better. So we'll be having probably a lot of proper stuff from Game Tea that you'll buy, like, you know, we'll probably use like a Nerdcubed logo shirt on Game Tea or something, and then, you know, but on Spreadshirt we will have stuff like a Matt Fucked Up t-shirt if you want that, and you know, because it's at no cost to us, which is the important thing. It's at no cost to anyone. If you want one, you can buy one, and if you don't, it doesn't matter. But obviously if you don't want the stuff we're selling now, for example, I mean, we have to make sure they're commercially viable, would be the term, because obviously they have to be bought before they're sold. But yeah, no, I'm totally gonna make a load of random shit at Spreadshirt. Just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lower the anti-aliasing when this mission's over, just to fucking. The logo, I know a lot of people don't. I know the logo shirts kind of look cheap and tacky sometimes, but like a lot of people want them, and that's my concern. Really, I don't really care if I don't personally like it. Like, I wouldn't wear a Nerdcube logo shirt personally. Neither would Dan. But a lot of people want them, so that's the point. I'm providing stuff that people want. It's not about like what I want. I mean, a lot of the stuff in Game Tea was made for that kind of like, oh, we want, oh god, physics class, yeah. A lot of stuff in Game Tea was very much made in the vein of, yeah, you know, a lot of people don't want this kind of more, I guess, not tacky, but you know, stuff that looks a bit more, like you can wear something from Game Tea and people won't look at you weird. They look like normal shirts, but then if someone knows Nerdcubed or what, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, if someone knows Nerdcubed or something, I'll fix this now, I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, if someone knows Nerdcubed, they'll recognize it and you can feel like you're representing them and stuff. Jesus, it's running at 60 solid and physics objects, it goes, nope. Nope. Holy Jesus Christ. Is it because it's loading a new area? Because, oh god. Oh my giddy Jesus. Oh god, there we go. That was fucking Jesus. A Nerdcube Game of Thrones. Well, that's the thing, like, I think the important thing with sort of like stuff we sell is the designs have to be good, and if it's a bit of a weird thing with merch, because as I say, if we sell something in Game Tea or even District Lines, we have to buy it, but Spreadshirt's a bit more, we can just put shit on, but they're not going to be as good quality. If we sell something through Game Tea, the shirts are going to be good quality. The shirts are going to be good quality and really like well made, and you're going to get a really good quality print and shit on it, which is important. And, you know, also you get really good service from Game Tea and stuff, but when you buy something for Spreadshirt, it's going to be, you know, those crappy kind of prints? Like, you ever bought a t-shirt and it's been really, like, it's got this weird shiny thing on the front, which is the print. And it's very obviously, like, it's very obviously, like, just printed on. And it's just sort of weird shiny plastic, and it cracks really quickly and stuff, and it kind of looks like shit. And it's really hard and weird. But then there's the other printing method where it's, like, it feels like it's part of a t-shirt, like it's part of the dye, and it just feels like part of the t-shirt. That's a good printing method. That's what Game T does. And it's obviously a bit more expensive, but it's a lot better t-shirt. Spreadshirt won't be as good, obviously, but you know, and they'll be more expensive than the Game T ones as well. But at the end of the day, they'll be better. So I have to climb up before I grab it, of course. Am I gonna finish this game on the stream? I might actually, because I mean, you can finish it in about 2 hours if you're good, and I think I'm all right. I think I'm half decent. I mean, I'm not amazing, but I know what I'm doing. The plastic is, yeah, it's like a vinyl, yeah, vinyl t-shirt type thing, yeah. Yeah, the pencil case. We have a pencil case, that's the thing. That's the first thing, like, because Game T for a while, they didn't want to do sort of like logo stuff. They wanted to do their own designs. And I was speaking to them recently, and we've sort of agreed that, like, it's kind of good for everyone if we start doing stuff with a logo on there, because more people are going to buy from them, because, you know, a lot of people just want the logo stuff. The people who want the logo stuff are going to have a good time, because it's going to be not the same price. It'd probably be either the same price or cheaper than someone like District Lines or even Spreadshirt for a better quality product. Oh, I forgot to fucking change the settings. Hang on. Yeah, for a better quality product. And it keeps everything in the same place. It's really annoying, you know. You know, someone's like, oh, buy our merch from where? And it's like, oh, we have 7 stores. And it's like, It's nice to keep everything in the same place. And we've had a really good thing with Game T. They're very good. They make really good stuff. I have a good working relationship with the people there. And they can kind of make anything Game T. Unlike someone like Spreadshirt, where it's like, oh, it's a t-shirt, or it's, you know, a thing. Game T can be like posters, metal, pins, fucking pencil cases, coats, fancy coats, t-shirts, fucking sculptures, I'm sure, at one point, because they have people with everything. But obviously, you have to justify it. It's like, hey, this is going to sell, because that's how business works. I wasn't at Sitsi. No, I didn't bother because it's expensive to go, and I didn't really care enough. I wasn't on any panels. So, yeah, Dan branded condoms. Someone did make a Photoshop of that, and I didn't really want to sell those. I'm going to turn on this aliasing. There we go. Keep that on 4 times. Physics support. I really like physics, but fucking graphics quality, post-processing effects. That's just the fucking motion blur and the twatting depth of field, isn't it? I don't really give a shit about that. Team Cube. I don't want to buy Team Cube chests. That's the issue. Like, you've got to, as I say, a lot of this shit is, I mean, I don't like business stuff, but especially with merchandise, from a practical perspective, with merch, my goal isn't making money. My goal is making things that people want. Because, I mean, it's not like a lot of people make loads of money off merch if they push it loads, but we don't really push ours at all. So we don't really make any money off our merch. So it's more just we sell it just because people want it, and, you know, we're nice. It probably would perform better at 1080, but it'll fuck up my second monitor because game's running at 1080. Like, it moves a load of windows to the second monitor, and I can't tab out to fix it. So it'll just fuck up, and I won't be able to see the chat or anything. So I'll have to deal with 4040. Yeah, branded condoms, I'd totally make them if I could. Unfortunately, I haven't found a merchandise maker that would sell those, or make those. I don't know, physics is really good in this game. I really like physics. It worked fine previously. It's just, Team Cube shirts, just make Team Cube a thing. I don't know, I totally could. I hate this fucking... I just hate being shot all the time. Like, if I want to run just to do stuff flowy and fast, and I don't want to fucking deal with fucking dying. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, sexy time with you, can't get that. Oh god, yeah, well, people advertising. There's nothing wrong with people tying merch. I mean, you're criticising the Ogscast for that, but everyone does it. It's a very reasonable thing, because the thing with merch is YouTube's a very inconsistent business in the actual money-making terms. Obviously, you get around Christmas. If you go around Christmas time, your ad revenue is going to be a lot higher, because you know, people are advertising the shit around Christmas. A lot of new shit comes out around Christmas, and people are paying more. But But then you get into like something like April or something, and you're gonna be just making no fucking money just because nothing's coming out. So it's a very inconsistent business, actually the advertising model, but merchandise is a bit more. It's a bit more consistent. It's like, hey, I'm selling this for a set price, and you can make. Why would you? Why, Faith? You can sort of sell stuff, and you know how much you're gonna earn. Nerdcube branded Foofy wigs. I did buy when I went to EGX last year. There's an interview with Mike Bethel actually, which this is in. I got a wig. I got like there's a speed running technique where you can run over those and sort of fall down the world. I might try that actually. See if I can do it. Hang on. No, I fucking missed. Fucking twat. Wankers. Twat. I'm not a speedrunner. This is why I'm not a speedrunner. How do I get over there? Yeah, I have to jump. There's like, I've seen this. I saw someone like finish this game in about 40 minutes with the speedrunning technique. Fuck. I can't quite remember how they did it. Actually, I'm going to wander around here for a second and just try to figure this out. Because I'm curious now. I think that they've all run something. Because they went over there. They must have had to jump. Something. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Yep. Nerdcube branded swear jar. God, that would imply we don't like swear words, wouldn't it? The world record for this game is 30 minutes. Oh god, what the fuck? What just happened there? I didn't touch my... Oh, whatever. We could bail out Greece with that swear jar. That's good. I like that one. We could bail out Greece with the swear jar. Yeah, I mean, if you have ideas for merch that you genuinely buy, because this is important, I can make stuff, like, I can put something on Spreadshirt that people won't buy, because there's no upfront cost to anyone, but, like I said, I can put stuff on Spreadshirt as a joke, but if we're going to sell, like, good quality stuff, which would be, you know, stuff on GameT, oh god, stuff on, I forgot how to do this level, shit. Maybe stuff on GameT, or even more specific stuff like you know, stuff like machined out of metal, or like bobbleheads, or random shit like that. You know, if you have any ideas for that stuff that you'd genuinely actually buy, let me know, because I'm always open to suggestions with this stuff. And as I say, we have to be like, yeah, people will actually buy this thing because, you know, the company making it has to, you know, make money, because that's how businesses work. Where am I going? Yep, this way. Nerdcube branded mug glasses. We do have a Nerdcube mug. It's a flight school mug. It's the GameT flight school branding, like the Nerdcube flight school branding. I really like the flight school stuff that GameT does, because it's very obviously Nerdcubed, but at the same time it isn't just the logo. And while the logo looks nice, I don't think it really works very well on merchandise. At least in my opinion, I don't like the look of it on merchandise, just because. I don't know, oh fuck's sake, it just isn't for me, I guess. I think it's a bit too wide for merchandise, the full Nerdcube logo. Where am I going? I'm lost, fuck. Yeah, this is, you see, a lot of this stuff is like based on like, do you remember this mission? I'm like, no. Let me read the chat. We do have Nerdcube pens. No Nerdcube branded stationery. Nerdcube branded stationery would be cool, actually. Would you all buy Nerdcube stationery? Like, I mean, what stationery? Oh god, why can't I climb over this? Fucking Faith, you twat! What the Faith? What the fucking Faith? Yeah, I don't know. Nerdcube branded stationery could be cool. You'd feel like a bit of a twat. See, if I was in school right now, even working for Nerdcube, I would not want to wear Nerdcube, like a full-on Nerdcube t-shirt or Nerdcube stationery, just because I'd feel like a bit of a knob. I'm not saying, well, I mean, you are inherently knobs, but you know, I don't know. I really like the stuff that GameT makes to wear, because it's a lot more subtle. I don't feel like, I forgot where I'm going. Oh god, I don't feel like I completely forgot where I'm going. Oh god. Yeah, I don't feel like a twat for wearing it. I feel like it's just kind of a subtle nod. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I've forgotten the game. Oh, I've forgotten the game. Nerdcubed branded mouse mat. Mouse mats are shit, though. Like, I hate branded mouse mats. I've always hated branded mouse mats, because the mouse mats you get are always kind of shit quality. So I'm gonna, while I'm just sat here, I'm gonna look at the chat for a sec. Sex toys, totally sex toys. Notebook, a notebook would be good, yeah. Nicotine patches. The button, what button? There's a button. I'm missing a button. Is there a button somewhere? Oh, that button. I didn't see that. Shut up. How do we let you know? With merchandise ideas, just oh god, whatever. I'll probably make a thing on Reddit with merchandise ideas. So yeah, sniper rifle, sticky notes, Swiss Army knife. I think that's the thing. A lot of this stuff is like there's a lot of really cool merch ideas, but as I say, it is how much would you go, yeah, I'd actually buy that. Because you think about it, like, a t-shirt's a pretty standard thing that people, oh, look, like, this is physics fog here. And look at the frame rate just die. What's the frame rate now? I'll put my frame rate at 20. It just goes, yeah, physics? Physics. But, like, this should be running fine. This is like a 780 Ti, and this is what, like a 5-year-old game or some shit. I'm going. I'll turn off physics. Like, well, what time is it? How long have I been going for? See, I'll have a break, but I'll turn off physics within the break because I have to restart the game and tab out and shit. Beanie. A beanie might be cool. A wallet would be good as well, actually. Poster. Yeah, we're gonna make posters, and the thing with posters especially is obviously, I don't want to just put the Nerdcubed logo on a poster. I want to get some really good designs, but getting good designs means paying artists, and paying artists presents a lot of legal and copyright issues, both on our side and the artist side, especially if they're under 18, because then technically you're hiring an outside contractor that isn't working, they can't legally sign contracts with the parents' consent. It's a bit complicated. It's not just as simple as, hey, give me a design and we sell it. And, like, I always kind of wanted to do, like, you know, a revenue share type thing. You know, where, like, if you get an artist or a fan to be like, hey, make me a poster, and then you give, hey, you'll get, like, you know, 5% of the profits from the poster. That seems fair, doesn't it? That's really, really a pain in the ass to do legally. It's not just an idea of, like, hey, yeah, I'm going to give you money because tax exists and child work laws exist, and I jumped. So it is very much a, like, pain in the ass. That's why I haven't really done them yet, because there's a lot of hoops to jump through. Just regarding the law. The law! Branded bed set, like, sheets. So what, yeah, just, oh, for God's sake. So you just, like, I love the idea of a bed set whereby under it, you'll just look like you're Dan. And then, like, the actual, like, on top of the bed sheet, it's got, like, Dan in clothes. And then underneath it, like, on the actual, you know, the duvet, not the duvet cover, the mattress, like, sheet thing, it's just got, like, naked Dan. That's really weird. Oh well, that's just more fanfiction, really, isn't it? Nerdcubed branded Lamborghini. Totally Lamborghini. I mean, I'd be down for a Nerdcubed Lamborghini. I'd totally take some, like, press samples for myself as well, you know. Oh, for God's sake. I was actually in contact with a company for a while. I'll say this, it was a secret project, but you know what, I might as well talk about this because I'm on this run so much. I was in contact with a company for a little while they make custom Lego minifigs, and they sell them and shit. And it's all above board and shit, but they were like, oh, we'd love to make, we're fans of Nerdcubed, we'd love to make some Nerdcubed ones, and I was like, sure. And they sent me a bunch of samples with, like, custom printed t-shirts with the Nerdcubed logo on, and we had, you know, like, custom printed accessories. So we had, like, we had a PS Vita actual one, which they just printed just for me as a sample, which they can't make because of copyright, but they just printed for me anyway. But also, like, a little fake PS Vita thing for Dan's one. And they were really cool. I got a bunch of samples, and they were really cool looking. But fuck off. And they were very cool looking, but I'm gonna fucking shoot these guys because they're a pain in the ass. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah. Hang on, sorry, I'm concentrating. Yep, there we go. Fuck this fucking button. I hate. I mean, if I can get rid of them, I will. But yeah, I got a bunch of samples, and one of the issues with them is hair. There is a perfect hair that exists for Lego minifig for Dan, and it was the right colour, and it was the right shape. However, the problem with it is it was it was Bilbo Baggins' hair. From the Bilbo Baggins minifig, and the problem with that is you can't buy it on its own. It's very much a separate entity of a like thing, and you can get them sort of like from resellers and stuff, like, you know, where they just sort of sell them the hair, but there's a limited amount of them. So realistically, we only sell like 100 of the things. Oh, what? Oh god, where am I meant to be going here? Yeah. Oh, is there a button that I've missed somewhere? I bet there is. Oh god, where's the button? Oh, wank. Fuck, I'm trying to find the button, mate. Fuck off. This is one of my issues with this game. Like, I hate buttons and I hate activation things. Where the fuck's the button? Tell me where's the button. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna let myself die. Nerdcubed Trump action figure. Yeah, no, Lego Dan, I said, it was really good, and the problem is, normal Lego hair looks like shit on Dan. It doesn't look like Dan's hair. There's a button by the door. Oh, that button. That wasn't clear. Sorry, I get fucking... I hate buttons, so I kind of... I don't notice them. I mean, if I was playing this game normally, I'd probably notice them, but since I'm looking at the chat and talking, it's kind of distracting me. That button, right. You try playing this game and talking at the same time. Yeah, but the Lego was really good, but as I say, the normal Legos, like the standard Lego hair, just didn't look right at all. And the one that did look right, as I say, was A, it was expensive because you have to buy them second hand, and B, we'd only be able to sell like a limited amount of them because, you know, the hair is very limited. So I didn't really follow that up, honestly, just because of that. Because it was either like we either sell a substandard product, or we sell a really good product, but we only sell like 100 of them. Well, I mean, we could totally just do a limited run of the things. That could be cool. But you know, oh, you fucking. I was trying to wall run. And we could do limited edition minifigs. One of the ideas for the minifigs was, back here, was that rather than sell them as a separate thing, we do like merchandise. So we'd sell sort of like the hair and, oh fuck's sake, I hate this. I hate these interior fucking fiddly twats. This is like the fucking ship. Like, so you'd sell the hair and the t-shirt separately, because obviously we got a load of oh, for God's sake, we got a load of t-shirts, concepts printed, which they actually designed themselves, and they were really cool looking t-shirts. And I was actually going to put them on Spreadshirt, but they broke a few copyright laws. Yeah, they were nice, but so, you know, sell like a bunch of different Lego t-shirts of Dan, and we'd sell like, you know, different. Oh, you bitch. And yeah, and I hate that this one's back here. I can just jump up there directly. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends. I don't know. It kind of fell through because I've got a bunch of samples here and they're really quite nice. But I just, you know, when you sort of forget about it, you go, oh, that's unfortunate, and then you just go, yeah, and then I just sort of forgot about it because of that. There we go. Is there a P.O. box? No, we don't have a P.O. box. Dan hates the idea of a P.O. box. I like the idea of a P.O. box because, A, it's a good place to be like, hey, you can just, like, did you make cool fan art or something? You know, because I like featuring stuff. Because a lot of people are just on Reddit or anything. And there's a lot of stuff that's made that just isn't made for, you know, that. So I'd love to show stuff off, like, from that perspective. And also, for a while I wanted to do a newsletter on something like MailChimp. The problem with that is legally on MailChimp you have to put an address at the bottom and a mailing address, and you know, we would have had to get a PO box for that. The problem with the PO box though is Dan hates getting sent stuff by people, and my... Why did you just drop? But the thing that I had idea for was basically I'd be in charge of the PO box, I'd veto everything, and then I'd send the Dan stuff afterwards. You know, so if anyone sent him anthrax, you know, I'd be the buffer. You know, like the servants in like a King's. You know, there's always like try the food in case there's poison in it. That'd be me in that scenario. I'd be the guy making sure there was no anthrax in the letters. Which, I mean, is fine, really. Oh, God. Oh, turn around there. That was the idea, but obviously it was just very expensive. Like, a P.O. box costs, like, a good few £100 a month. And... Seriously. And, it just doesn't really seem... Well, because it's... People have to pay to send shit to us. We have to pay for the P.O. box. And I'd have to pay to ship stuff to Dan. If I was getting it shipped myself, because obviously he lives in a different country as well, which would be quite expensive. So, it's sort of like, you know, is it worth it to us? No, not really, so we didn't bother. It's unlike, because the servers are different, because the servers cost, you know, a couple of £100 a month, but the servers they don't make us any money, but they make the fans happy, which is the important thing. That's the same with the merch. It's like, does it make people happy? Yes. You fucking... It's, yeah, and that's the thing. The P.O. box is very much like a, hey, this is kind of an egotistical thing. You know, it's very much, send me shit. You know, spend your money on that. And I know people will always, you know, they'd be like, oh, we want Dan to play a game. People would send Dan a game, but, like, just because they sent Dan a game doesn't mean he'd cover it. And then people might feel that he's being a dick because he's not covering games they've sent him. And, oh, you seriously, Stickers would be good. I did get a few stickers made, because we did have vinyl stickers that came with, if you buy the mug off Game Tea, you get a vinyl sticker, which is like of their own design. But they did print. Am I going up? Come on. Oh, right. Oh. I fucked it. Hang on, I fucked it. Yeah, so I got a bunch of vinyl stickers made for, you know, the fans at the servers logo, which I gave as like promotional things for Christmas to a lot of like people who were like, you know, fans of the Nerdcube servers. Yeah, I did that, but we could probably sell stickers. They'd be pretty cheap. Nerdcube Ashen Box. Like, the problem with an Ashen Box type thing is that it requires, because the Ashen Box has quite a few very simple references that are easy to replicate in a merchandise environment. For example, the sofa phone holder thing. That's a simple idea that can be quite easily replicated in merchandise. Oh, you fucking... Fuck off. But obviously Dan... A lot of the Dan references now, you know, a lot of the things that, like, a lot of fans reference, like Sasha and shit. Oh my god. Fucking just jump up, you wank. Are sort of, like, they're older references now. So a lot of new people don't get them, and it kind of excludes a lot of people. Like, you know, Fashion goes, I use a brown sofa. That's understood by every fan. But Sasha is only understood by the people who watched the Buddy series like 2 years ago. And that's the thing, like, there's a lot of ideas I've had for merchandise and shit to do, but it's the practicality of a lot of stuff is very important. I don't like practicality, and it's very much a business thing, and said I don't like business, but it's important when you're selling shit, because, you know, it's not about, even when it's not me making money, you still have to pay the upfront cost, people still have to buy it, the people who are making it still have to be paid, you know. It's important to actually, you know, make sure you're selling shit properly. Well, I know people like Sasha, but the problem is, like, the people who know Sasha to the people who don't know Sasha is probably quite a small ratio. Like, the thing is, a lot of you, I imagine, are sort of fans for a while, or you're... Oh, for fuck's sake, why would you not... Where am I? Oh, you know, you... And I suppose, on the other hand, the only people who are going to buy a Nerdcube box are going to be the people who are big fans. So I don't know, it's a bit of a mixed sort of... I've had a lot of mixed feelings on stuff like this. Nerdcube plushies would be fun. I'd love a plushie of everyone. But obviously you're going to have a situation there whereby... Oh, you fucking... You're going to have a situation there whereby... Back here. Like, obviously the Dan plushie would sell very well. The Walk plushie would probably sell pretty well. But then, for example, if we had a plushie of me or Tracy or Rebecca or even Steve, they probably just wouldn't sell very well because a lot of people either don't know or also don't care. Which is the reality of it. That's the thing. It's practicality. I'd have so much fucking merchandise available just to buy, like, really cool shit if it didn't cost money to produce and there wasn't loads of issues regarding, you know, child work rights. I mean, who needs child work rights? You know, who needs them? Gosh. Could you not just make them in different quantities? Well, you could make them in different quantities, but... I mean, and it's not really that simple, because they still cost money to produce anyway, and the less quantity, because obviously there's the classic thing of, you know, getting shit in bulk, in that it's cheaper to get shit in bulk. So the more, let's say, Nerdcube plushies the supplier bought, the cheaper it'd be. So if they were only buying, you know, 5 Watt plushies, I mean, they probably couldn't even buy 5, you know. They always have, like, a lower limit of, you know, it's usually something like, you know, 50 or something. And that's it. You need to be able to be like, yeah, we can sell. And if they're kind of expensive, like a plushie would probably be like £10, £15 thing, £20 thing. So depending on the size even. And they'd probably be pretty expensive to produce and even sell. So it's going, yeah, we're going to have to buy 50 of these, like, £20 plushies, which, like, if they don't sell, they're just sat there and they've, you can't even, if for example Game Team made plushies and they couldn't make their money back on them, then we fuck them over and stuff. So it's you know, Jeff the Shark plushie. Well, Jeff the problem, he's just a shark. Like, the reference is there's no context for it if it's just a shark plushie. You need the context of him being flying, but there's obviously already flying sharks, so it's sort of, you know, it's a bit lost on people. Oh. Is he dead? Oh, well. David Cameron needs to eat a dick. Yeah, we just make a... Oh, for God. Is it going to be UK only or what should it be? Game T ships worldwide. I was talking with them because the kind of one of the important things with Spreadshirt is that Spreadshirt, since it's made to order, they can make them to order in the US, the UK, or the EU. So essentially, if you bought it from the US, it would be shipped from the US. If you bought it from the UK, it'd be shipped from the UK. If you bought it from the EU, it'd be shipped from the EU. Which obviously makes shipping cheaper. But the shirts themselves are more expensive, and they're not very good. So, as I said, I've been talking to kind of Game T about stuff, and we think that we can sort of, like, get a price whereby... Oh, I don't think I've got enough speed for that. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, whereby, even though the shipping's more expensive, the total price will be cheaper, because, or the same price, because the shirts should be cheaper, and obviously they're better quality, and they do ship worldwide. And I know a lot of times it's like, oh, there's a fucking import tax around. Fucking merchandise is a pain in the ass. It really is. Like, I wish there was just some really simple way. Like, Spreadshirt's the most ideal sort of how do I... Oh. Spreadshirt's kind of the ideal thing, because, as I say, it's made to order and they ship worldwide, but the problem is, it's just, they are expensive. Like, I did make a Nerdcubed. There is a Nerdcubed Spreadshirt store. It's not open, but, you know, I did it to see how much stuff would cost, and I was trying to set it up and all that. But, that, you know, for us to even make money off them, oh, for God, really? Because, obviously, we have to justify them. We have to make a little bit of money off them, you know. As I said, just to justify the effort that's gone into fucking making them. Not much, just, you know, 50 pence or a pound or something. But even to make money back on them, well, even before we'd made any money on them, they were more expensive than something from Game T. And then if we added a cost on there, you know, something on there that'd cover our sort of, like, you know, administrative costs. It's I lost what I was saying. Yeah, they were like £20. They were like £25 shirts, and they weren't good quality shirts either. Like, I mean, I don't want to sell a shirt for £25, which isn't very good, you know. I'd rather sell a shirt for like £16, which is better quality, and even though it's obviously going to be more expensive shipping wise, it's generally better in the long run. It's a fucking... I know a lot of shit's a pain in the ass, and a lot of shit can look worse. A lot of shit can look more expensive than it is just because of shipping. People go, oh, shipping's like £20, but it's like, well, you know, it's cheaper than anywhere else, so could be some slack. It's not like we're a big fucking company. We can't exactly get like stock in of thousands. So I'm talking a lot of this. Yeah, I totally love a Nerdcube soundboard, like Keyring or something. Oh, at the very least, a Nerdcube soundboard app type thing. Oh, I had to jump across there. I was looking into making that, because, I mean, I can't make games. I'm not a game developer. I haven't learned that like Dan or Watt or Rebecca or anything. But I do know I've done app development in the past. I know how to make a basic iOS app or a basic Android app or anything. So you can make those pretty easily. Jump fucking... I'm supposed to go somewhere? What the fuck? Oh, you twat. There we go. So yeah, it is just... Oh, where the fuck am I meant to be going? Down there. Oh, right. Yeah, it is... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ideas, but it's I say, it's often... Especially with like an iOS app, especially. Like, Dan was talking about this with game development. I can do stuff on iOS because I have a Mac and an iOS device. I'd be the one porting shit to iOS, but obviously you sat there going, well, to port shit to iOS, I thought you fucking to port shit to iOS. It's you know you have to pay $100 a year for an iOS developer's license, and if you're putting out free shit, which you know a Nerdcube soundboard's going to be free shit. The game Dan's putting out's free shit, so to try and be like, yeah, let's pay, you know, all that money a year for no return is a bit like... But to be fair, we do that, we pay more for the service per month, so... When does Dan's mobile game come out? No idea. When we sort of figure out... I mean, I said I know how to do stuff on iOS, but none of us know how to do anything on Android. Like, you know, we know... Making stuff is different to putting stuff on the stores. Like, obviously, you've got to deal with actually putting shit on the Android App Store, on the iOS App Store. Well, I said I know how to put stuff on the iOS App Store, but it's... see, putting stuff on Android, we don't know how. So, you know, it's more looking into the administrative role of that. I think Tracy's looking into that. And obviously, Dan's kind of polishing up the game and shit. So I don't know when it's going to come out. Hopefully, it'll be in the next month. I can't guarantee that, but I'll say hopefully. Oh, look at that. That's a cool looking server, isn't it? Why is there an arrow pointing that way? I love the fucking design of this game. It's fucking gorgeous. And this is like an older game now as well. I mean, this was like 2008 or something. And this is still like, it looks better than a lot of games today, I mean. Teespring shirts are great quality. Teespring, I think I looked at them once. I think the problem is a lot of these companies, they only ship from the US, and then you're fucking over the Europeans. Like, because shipping something from the US to the UK is often more expensive than shipping something from the UK to the US, because you have to pay a lot more import tax shipping something into the UK, or even Europe, as opposed to shipping something into the US. So if we're only going to be shipping from one place, I'd kind of prefer to ship from the EU, just because... A, we actually have more viewers in the EU. There's more people watching in UK and Europe than there are in the US, first of all. And second of all, I forgot where I'm going. And second of all, it's cheaper shipping-wise for the Americans than it would be shipping to the... Oh, God, fucking, look at that! Second they start shooting and physics glass starts breaking, it's just fucking 10 FPS. Oh, God, I'm going to have to turn it off. When I finish this mission, I'll take a break and I'll turn it off. Or if I can even finish this mission because of the fucking frame rate. Jesus Christ. When will you release your t-shirts to the UK? As I say, Game Tea is shipping to the UK. Game Tea ship from the UK. And District Lines do ship to... Oh, I can't can't deal with this. Just kill me. Game T do ship to the US, and District Lines do ship to the UK. As I say, I'm working with Game T now to try and get some Nerdcubed logo shirts with them, and they'll be shipping from the UK, and obviously they should be either cheaper, the same price, or very, very mildly more expensive for the US. I mean, very mildly, $1 or $2, and it's for a better quality. I can't fucking. Oh dear. Recover. No. Okay. Well. I'm on a 10. Hang on. Choice chamber. Yeah, I'd love to play choice chamber, but I need the. I need to fucking fuck around with the Twitch settings to do that. What's the viewer demographic? I don't know. It changes. I don't have access to the actual demographics on the channel because, I don't have access to the account. I can tell you the demographics for sort of stuff like the subreddit and stuff. Generally, like, female viewership on the channel is maybe 30-40%, which is, pretty good. But then, funny enough, the actual viewership on like stuff like post-processing. Oh yeah, fuck. Stuff like, was that is post-processing shadows as well? I bet it is. Fucking sake. Yeah. I really want I wish, because there's a lot of new games that support physics that you can turn off individual things. Like in Batman, you can turn off the fog or the rain or whatever. This is just like on or off. Like, I want the fog on, or I want the the cool looking like fabrics. I want those on, but I don't want the glass on, for example. Whatever. Shipping from Game T is £2 to the £4.50 to ship to the US is really quite cheap, because when you ship from the US to the UK, it's like $15-20, and then when it gets to the UK, you have to pay a lot of import tax, because you have to pay the 20% VAT on top of that. So it ends up being a lot more expensive than shipping to the UK to the US, because there's less import taxes over there. Yeah. I'm just going to turn off physics. I really like physics, but after we start the game. I really like physics, but fucking it's not working. So, yeah, there we go. Let's restart the game, shall we? Mirrors. I know to play Choice Chamber. Yeah, I'd like to play Choice Chamber. I'm going to when did I start the stream? Hang on, I'm going to check. I don't know how long I've been going for. An hour. I've been going for an hour. This is, I think, a good time just to take a little break while this is broken. And yes, we'll take a little break. I'm going to get a drink. And yeah, go ask me. I'll answer more questions when I get back. I like talking about this. I don't really talk. I talk to people like in person about this a lot, but it's nice to actually, be like, this is exactly kind of what I'm trying to do. Yes. Cool. Back in a minute. Also, I'm not doing Choice Chamber today because that requires like a big setup, because I have to actually figure out how to link it with Twitch, and this isn't my Twitch channel, so I have to figure out how to do that. And B, I actually want to do that with someone, because you can do it with two people, and I think it'd be fun to like do it with Dan or Watt or someone. So I'd rather save that for later. Today I just want to play Mirror's Edge, because that's what I felt like playing today. Yes, hello. I love that JC Dragon. I need to edit the background noise to have someone randomly shout cunt. That'd be great. I should totally do that. That'd be the best thing, actually. The annoying thing with those like really nice little intermission things is that Dan lost the fucking source files for them. Because I'd edit them to say Nerdcubed sometimes, and I'd edit them, for the first thing. You'd be like, welcome in, down band, and I'd have them say different shit, depending on who's here. But I can't edit the source files. I'd have to remake them from scratch, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, because it's got all that fancy lighting shit going on, and I actually don't know how to do that. So, yeah. I do have Choice Chamber. As I say, with Choice Chamber, it is something I want to play with someone else. I think that might be fun to play with Watt or Rebecca or Dan, because Tracy has a lot of multiplayer games, which I'd rather do a lot of other multiplayer games with Tracy, because she has a lot of them, while Dan and Watt and stuff have less of them. So I'd rather keep some of these games for them. Yeah. The lighting is shit. It's just a video clip. Well, I know it's just a video clip, but it is like it's got this weird sort of lighting going around it, and I don't quite know how to do that because I use a different. I don't use Premiere or After Effects. I use Final Cut. Okay, let's see how this runs now. Get it? Runs because it's a game about running. That's funny. That's really. Oh, that was really bad. I'm sorry. Oh, fucking wank off. Play Choice Chain with Steve. Oh, Choice Chain would be good with Steve. That'd be fun. I said I'd talk about something. Oh, for fuck's sake. What did I say I'd talk about when I get back? Can I use this? No, I can't. Oh god. I said I'd talk about something when I got back. What did I say? Oh god. Help me. What did I say I'd talk? Oh god. Why won't Matt get his own account? I do have my own account. It's twitch.tv / Matophobia. And you can watch me do streams on there as well, such as Fallout New Vegas, or The Sims 3, or other things. But you know, I'm doing streams on here as well. It's oh those right. Yeah, it's a multitude of things. Why would you do that, Faith? You piece of shit. Shipping from the US to the UK using Teespring's like £7. So yeah, it's more expensive than the opposite for people. So I'd rather keep it cheaper for the majority of people. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people think the US is like the center of the world, but it's not. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about, the demographics of Reddit. And I said it's about 40% females on the actual YouTube channel. Also, my frame rate's holding up now because of the fucking physics and stuff. Fucking fuck off. But on the subreddit, at least when I did the last, census, I'll have to do another census because it's been about a year now. And when I did the last census, it was about like 95% male, 99% male, I think. Mostly teenage males. Like it was mainly teenage males, which were single. Because I mean, I really love that demographic. It was just because a lot of the data was just like, it was all anonymous, obviously, but it was just interesting to look at a lot of it. Because it was like, a lot of the data you get from Google is just like age, which is usually bullshit because a lot of people do the whole like, I'm above 18 so I can get past the stupid things on YouTube. Come on. There we go. And obviously the location and stuff. But on this, people were a bit more honest. And it was just a lot, it was just interesting to see. Because it was, you know, I asked about like smoking and drugs and drinking. And it was interesting to see that a lot of people, I don't know, it was just interesting to see exactly what people did. I think I'll do another one of these soon, because it has been about a year since I did the last one. It probably has changed a bit now as well. Yeah, it is quite interesting. I love demographics. I love data. I love like statistical data based around populations and groups of people. Because it's just interesting to see how a certain, like, because obviously Dan's, if you haven't noticed, he's quite liberal. He's quite liberal. He speaks his opinion. So it's interesting to see the demographics there, because obviously how many people actually share that. It's always one of the things that always interests me about it is like how many people disagree with him completely but still watch him. Like that's the thing I'm interested in. And a reasonable amount. I think this time I'll probably ask some political questions as well. You know, what would you say you're more right wing or left wing? Basic ones, nothing like, because obviously everyone's in a different country, but you know, left wing and right wing hold true in any country. So I think that'd be an interesting statistic to graph. Yeah, I'll do another one soon. I didn't put the results up for the last one. I was gonna make like a little thing about it, but it was a pain in the ass because it was so much data that it just tried to crash my computer every time I tried to export it. So I think next time I will export the data differently and fuck around a bit less with it and stuff. But I've been very public with the data I got, and it wasn't really that interesting last time. So I think this time I will fuck off with you. I think this time I will I'll publish it a bit better. I think it's the last time as well. It was a bit of a problem because I did it with... Oh God, I got killed. I did it with Google Forms. But I added a lot of questions after I originally put it up. And on Google Forms, you could look at a summary of results in Google Forms. You can look at a summary of results, and that was a really nice way to graph it. But since I added stuff later, or I changed the name of some things later to make it more clear, it fucked up that page. So I would have just published that page, but it didn't work because obviously I'd added stuff and I'd removed stuff and changed stuff. Where the fuck is that gun that guy dropped? I want to fucking get with these guys. Fucking come here. Space is shoot. It's very strange. There we go. So yeah, this time I'll make sure, because I can just copy the old one and add like a few more questions, and I shouldn't have to change it after the fact, which will be nice. SurveyMonkey. I don't know, I like using Google Docs. I've been using Google Docs for a long time, and it's just, you can share the data easily with people. It's easy to set up, and I don't really like using other sites now, just because they had loads of fucking branding, and I've got the nice customization on the Google Docs forms and shit. According to Democracy 3, they really just said, God, Democracy 3. I tried, right, in Democracy 3, I made the UK like a socialist sort of like paradise, I guess. Because that's like, pretty democratic, I suppose. I made it very, it was very liberal. It was very, it was very green. It was very, really good public healthcare, public schools. They were really good, really open internet policies and all that. The idea, religion being religion and not actually being taught in schools in any way, shape, or form, like racialism. And you can do that in the UK in Democracy 3 pretty easily, relatively. But I went to the US to try and do it, and the US is a lot harder because, you only get the 2-term thing in Democracy 3 in the US, and the US is a lot more, with things. It's like in the US, I tried to do what I did in the UK, and I think I was assassinated within like 3 or 4 turns, something. It's like I tried to get rid of their guns, and I tried to like do all this, and it was like, well, I was killed immediately. So, yeah. Where did the name Matophobia come from? Years ago, I was looking for a new name, like a username, because I think my old one, my old one was like Matt Collins and numbers or something. I can't remember. But I just sort of wanted a name that didn't have any numbers in, and that was unique and wasn't used anywhere and could be pronounced and hadn't the word Matt in. So I went, I added Matt to like a bunch of words, like Matophiliac and Matto thingy thing and Matto blah 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 and Matta thingy, and I did all these sort of weird combinations. And Matophobia was the one that I think worked the best in my head. Also, I fucking wish physics was on, because it has loads of cool like plastic sheets around that can shot shit, and they're pretty fucking cool, but whatever. Oh god, where am I going? Yeah, the Matophobia one just sounded the best, and it wasn't used anywhere. I never found it to be used anywhere except for Instagram, which is used by someone who's really obsessed with this, like a celebrity with the name Matt. I love that. And it's like, oh, we're obsessed with this guy called Matt, so we're Matophobic. It's like, no, that means you're scared of him. You'd be Matophiliac, which is, the perversion. Oh, what was what was that? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make the name itself doesn't make much sense. It's like, are you scared of yourself? Which is the common thing I get, isn't it? Are you scared of Matt? I have a lot of fun in r/Matt because it's. Am I back where I started? I have a lot of fun in r/Matt because I just go there and just scream. But for fuck's sake, would you just fuck off, please? I fucking you twat. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really have any meaning behind it. I just thought it kind of sounded cool. So, it's not like Nerdcubed where he's like, I'm a nerd and I'm playing Minecraft. It's very much just like I thought it just sounded kind of cool. There's no great meaning to it. Matto Furt. That doesn't kind of sounds like it just sounds like Matter Fart, doesn't it? Oh, you fucking... Download the map pack. Map pack. Matophiliac. Mitochondria sounds cool. I think there was another one I used as well for a while that wasn't like... It was an alternate one that I also used in certain places. I actually can't remember what it was. I'll have to find out. Mitochondriac sounds cool. But I imagine that might have been already used. Oh, you... what's the story of Dan hiring me? Also, don't whisper to me, please, just because, like, I see everything anyway, and I'd rather the chat be able to see what you're saying, not just me, so I'll have to turn that off. Oh, we're back here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Dan hired me because I was, like, I just was unemployed, and I was bored, and I was getting into sort of doing subreddits. So I, you know, I found the Nerdcubed subreddit, and it was like, oh, this could use a splash of paint. And I started doing stuff on there, and I did stuff on there, for fuck's sake. I did stuff on there for a while, and started doing more stuff, and obviously I did the servers and all that. And then Dan was always like, yeah, you're doing a good job, so I'll pay you money for that when I can afford you. And I was like, yay, and that's the story of how Dan hired me. I did a good job, and he hired me for it. That's the story. It's not really like, because obviously, like, Wharton, Steve, and Tracy and all, you know, it was all like, I need someone to do this specific thing, and it's like, well, you know, I knew you from X, but me and Rebecca were hired just because we can do shit. Well, Rebecca more so, because she actually is qualified. Well, I'm more just proved myself, but yeah, that's the story of Dan hiring me. It's not exactly, fancy or anything. Can you just fuck off? I fucking hate dealing with these twats. Because it's not like I can go through this fast enough to completely avoid them without me being shot. Because, like, you've got to deal with the ladders and shit, and they just shoot you to shit while you're climbing up these ladders really slowly. So you have to deal with them, but the combat's fucking janky. And I just hate that they're... I like that Mirror's Edge 2 is going to have the combat not be shit, though, at least. How old am I? I'm in my early 20s. Yep. Oh, you fucking were supposed to roll. What computer do I use? I use a custom-built machine called Hephaestus. Because I named all my tech after Greek gods or Greek mythological figures. Whatever. So I used to name, like, my original iPod was called Apollo because he was like the god of music. And like my laptop was, you know, the main thing. You know, they were always underlings and everything, and they were always basically related to things. So the god of communication would be my phone. I can't remember. I think it's Athena. My phone's Athena. I think my laptop's... No, my laptop's Athena. My phone is... What's my phone? I can't remember. Either way, Hephaestus is like the god of the forge and creating shit. And that's what this computer is. He's a powerful god of the forge. You know, it's the create... oh, that's high voltage, right. Let me see. Thanks for putting it up on screen. Yeah, it's to relate, obviously, because this is a big fucking powerful... It's got a 780 Ti. It's, oh, you bitch. It's got a 30k? Also, it's also a Hackintosh. You understand, a lot of these ports, I probably would have got slightly different ports. If I wasn't doing the Hackintosh, because the Hackintosh kind of requires, like, a specific... Not a specific motherboard, but, you know, you gotta make sure they're compatible. So, like, I have, like, a gigabyte something motherboard or something. Yeah. Basically it. Where am I going now? Oh, that button. I see. How did I do with my GCSEs? I did shit. Like, because when I was doing my GCSEs, wasn't a great time for me. Like, because... Like, my parents were going through, like, divorce and shit. And my school was really shit. Because we, like, teachers kept getting replaced. I think I went through a good 5 maths teachers in, like, the last year. It was really shit, and there was no consistency. It was like, oh, okay, so we spent a good, like, you know, 2 weeks with one teacher, just, like, figuring out, you know, what we learnt with the other teacher. So they could, you know, keep us doing the same shit. It was really annoying. Like, with my ICT, GCSE, God. My ICT, GCSE, halfway through year 11, I was told by the ICT, because we just got a new ICT teacher, and I was told by him that for the entire time we'd been doing on ICT GCSE, we'd actually been doing the wrong coursework. And that we had to do 2 years of ICT GCSE work in the space of maybe 4 months. Which wasn't great. I still got a B in that though. But yeah, I never liked formal education, because I always knew I kind of wanted to do something a bit more, you know, either like music or creative stuff, or, you know, I wanted to be very much my own kind of person, either make a business or do something creative or do something like on the internet like I'm doing now. And for none of those, you don't need qualifications for any of those. You need experience, and you need to know what you're doing, and I'm good at that. Like, I'm not an idiot. I think I'm reasonably intelligent. Look at that. Ooh, look at that nice shadow. No, I did shit on my GCSEs. I think I only got like... I think I just got like, you know, the whole 5C and above thing. I think I just passed that. But it depends what you want to do, really. I mean, for what I do and for what I want to do, GCSEs don't matter. But if you want to go into something a bit more traditional, or, you know, like, hey, I want to be a radiologist, or I want to be an oceanographer, or I want to be a fucking whatever, you know, you've got to have qualifications for those. And I never did A-levels either. I literally went to college, which is, you know, for A-levels. I went to college and I dropped out after like 6 weeks because I hated it. I think the best the best GCSE I got was art, and I got an A in art, because that was the only one I actually liked. Like, I only enjoyed art because I was the one thing. Why aren't I turning around? It was the one thing where I was actually It was the one thing where I could express myself and shit, and I could have control over what I was doing, rather than just be like, calculus. And maths, and honestly, right, maths, I always hated in maths, because like, oh yeah, we're learning all this random shit which you're not going to use for most jobs or anything in daily life. And honestly, I've used quite a few maths things for, you know, in daily life, just doing things relating to my job or whatever. Like if I'm on Minecraft and trying to calculate something, I mean, that's a useful... Where am I going? Oh, there. That's a useful thing, but for the most part, they were useless. And they also teach maths really badly, because maths is really interesting inherently, but they make it just seem really fucking boring. Right, I'm supposed to turn that off, I imagine. Yeah, they make it seem really fucking boring, maths, even though it's like an interesting subject, and it should be. They should be able to make it interesting, because like I do a lot of maths when I do like research. I did a lot of research. How do I turn that off? Oh, there. Yeah, I did a lot of research like relating to, you know, I was talking about this with Dan on the stream. I did a lot of research into actually gun deaths and how safe guns make the States, because I was comparing deaths in the US versus the UK, and obviously doing it per 100,000, and I was, you know, calculating statistics of all of it, and I was trying to figure out, you know, does this death cause that death, and I was, you know, accidental deaths, comparing that to actually normal deaths, and, you know, a lot of people say, oh, knife crime was a lot bigger in the UK, and I was like, well, you know, knife crime doesn't actually cause deaths in comparison to the US, where guns do cause a lot of deaths, even if the crime rates are about the same. Either way, that's what I use maths for, and that's interesting. I find that interesting, but in schools, maths is shit. So honestly, don't worry about your fucking GCSEs or anything if you want to do something creative, but, you know, I think people put a lot too much. I think a lot of people put too much emphasis on doing them. A lot of people go, it's the be-all and end-all, oh, you need it, otherwise you're never going to get a job, or... Fuck off. Just fuck off. Sorry, I was just talking about that for a while. I need to look at the... Yeah, maths is a beautiful art form, because maths, the beautiful thing about maths, inherently, especially in physics, and I've got into physics quite a bit recently. I hate the look of this math. Like, physics is really interesting, and if you have to have a fundamental understanding of maths. And no matter what the language barrier, or even the technological barrier, maths concepts stay the same in every civilization or culture or anything. Was I supposed to do something there? Apparently so. Yeah, so it is very much like, yeah, I don't know. What's the stupidest argument I've ever been in? Whether Auschwitz was a castle. How are the online courses going? I haven't started them, I just enrolled in them. I enrolled in a astronomy course, a terrorism and counter-terrorism course, which is more like studying like I assume I'm having to press space there. I hate that this takes so long. Yeah. No, when I mean I get into physics, I mean yeah, Kerbal Space Program is kind of fun, but I don't mean that. I mean like I really like astrophysics and astrobiology. I'm really into space. But from an educational standpoint, there's a kind of barrier there with the maths for me. Because I didn't do that well with maths in school, because as I say, I was fucking fucked around with teachers. It was always made to be really tedious. Like, our school sucked so much at maths. Now, for all of year 11, right? What am I supposed to do? For all of year 11, I had to come in every day in, like, holidays. So half terms Easter holidays, I had to come in every weekday for 8 hours a day just to fucking do maths. It was compulsory. Like, I didn't want to do it, and I thought, you know, fuck this, I didn't want to come. They can't, you know, they can't legally make you fucking come in on the holidays. That's stupid. But they threatened to expel me if I didn't, and I was threatened to expel many times. How the fuck do I do it? What am I? Counter? I don't know what the counter button is. What's the fucking counter button? I hate that it takes so long to go back in. What's the counter button? There's a counter button? I don't do the combat in this game. Actions. Oh? I don't know what the counter button is. Space? Is there a mod for the stream? No, I don't mind the stream chat being the way it is. You're all fine. I mean, it's busy, but it's fine. Press shift. Right click. Down action, up action, walk, turn, strafe. Right click. Yeah? Counter button is the button you press the counter. I haven't ever used counter in this game. Left shift is walk in this because I've rebound the controls. Right click. Okay, right click. Everyone's saying right click. Oh, right click. Okay, cool. That's fucking stupid. Don't put me with a fucking QTE like that. Using a fucking control I've literally never used because I don't fucking do the combat in the game. Wait, is it right click for me or is it right click for you? Because if my right click is down. I'll try right click. Oh, right click's the default. Shit. Oh god. I'll try a few buttons. How's that? No, that right click didn't work. Oh my god, you're all saying right click, you piece of shit. It's Q. E. Fuck you. Oh god. This is so frustrating. This is one of the fucking bits of this game I fucking hate. Left shift. Okay. I've got people saying Q, E, left shift. You're all useless, you know that? Let's try Q. Q. No, it didn't work. The button you use when you're disarming. I can disarm people? I've never done the combat in this game. I've always ignored it completely. And you can. That's the problem. Like, since you can ignore the combat completely, which I have, why would I know how to the counter? I just want to run. That's all I do. It's the NE key. Thanks. Okay, let's try shift. It's your R button. You need reaction time. Okay, I'll try reaction time. Space is attack. So let's try R and space. No, okay, I'll just maybe slow down. Oh, I was supposed to catch the pipe with your pickup weapon button, which I rebound to Q. You move to the side and he runs past you. Holy shit, you're all giving me so many different answers. Press left. Oh god, almighty. Alrighty then. Okay, I like that. I had to do this so many parts around because like this is just one of the problems with this game. where they just do shit like this. Like, the rest of the game's so good, and then they just throw you into this really annoying cutscene, which has like one tiny QTE, which you can really easily fail, which you could have never even dealt with before. I'm just gonna, okay, I'll press left then. I'll just dodge. No, that didn't work. Matt, who is what? What is the co-founder of the company? Seriously, I'm going to open up my controls here. Because I don't know what one. None of these say counter. Strafe left, right, up action, down action, walk, turn 90 degrees. So you can see all of those. And then weapon zoom, pick up drop is Q, reaction time is R, interact is E. Maybe interact? Interact? Yeah. Hint. Shift. What do you mean shift? I don't... Shift is walk. Q. It's Q. I've tried Q. Didn't work. You can just mash all the buttons. What works on the games now? E. So it's E. It's interact. Q. Oh my god, you're the worst people. Q or E? Why is this? This is the most difficult bit of the game. Just figuring out the fucking button I'm supposed to press at the stupid fucking QTE bullshit. E. E. Everyone's saying E or Q. Fucking... Mash Q the whole time. F. Q. E. You're fucking... Oh my god. You're all the worst. Let's try E. I haven't really tried E. Let's try E.
I'll be okay.
E when it turns red. Okay. Let's try E. I don't think I've tried E yet. E. Fuck. I did just press E. You have to hit it at the right time. I pressed it when it came up red. See if a hint helps. Q at... I'm getting everyone saying different fucking buttons. Q or E. You have half a second to press counter. God. Okay, I'll go in F. I'll try the thingy mode. I don't know why I can't just like strafe. That makes much more sense to me. Q! Q! I mashed Q and it worked that time, even though I've literally done this maybe a good 5 times while mashing Q. They didn't work any time except for that time for some reason. That's great. This game's fucking excellent at these fucking things. Fuck's sake. That took as long as a whole fucking level. Jesus Christ. Seriously. No, I wanted to swing on that. No, that's okay. Yep, okay. Okay, righty. Alrighty, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Come on, there we go. Oh, God. Emergency elevator button. Press emergency elevator button to emergency elevator the button. Okay. The kick him in the balls button. No, honestly, like, that's a thing where I just blame the game for being stupid. Because, look, if you're going to do a QTE, tell me the fucking button you want me to press. Because, as I say, I've ignored combat in this game completely. So I would never have known how to do that. Like, because I've never used... Which way? Can I go either way? I can go either way. Oh, they just both come out here. Yeah, I don't know, I fucking just pain in the ass. Oh, it's completely pointless. Yeah, it's really annoying. Fucking seriously, like, just fuck that. It's like a QTE without the... It's a QTE without the button prompt. Because I guess I understand it, because I guess it expects you just to know what the button is, because it expects you to have combated. But I don't want to combated it. Oh my god, where are you? I hate everything. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I have to run and jump like that. Sounds right, doesn't it? Yeah. I turn into a real diva when I'm hungry. Stupid Snickers fucking adverts. Snickers are terrible, by the way. Just saying. There we go.
Signal set.
Oop.
Seems you might be clear of the blues for now. Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's
Building.
closed. Some kind of renovation work.
I like that. Oh no, a barbed wire fence. My one true weakness. I can't just get a towel or anything and just put it over it and climb over like you see in every movie. Yep. Yep.
Who's going into the subway? You gotta
Oh, you fucking... Seriously, now. You fucking clip on the... Fucking... Fuck that. There's a Ned Flanders metal band called Oakley Dokley. Well, you know what? That's fine diddly-ine with me. As long as they do a good cover of the Riddly Diddly Dum 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 song, I'm fine with it. Seriously. Oh, so I don't jump there. I don't jump off. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. This fucking level is shit. This fucking... It's like, oh, flow? What's flow? I don't know what that is. God. Arbitrate the things that we didn't game test properly. Oh, yeah, let's fucking go with that. Okay, not jumping, and there we go. There's a dollar store in America, isn't there? Go that way now. Okay. Wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh. Well. That was a button. What's the point of security gates if I can just fucking press a button to reopen them? Doesn't that defeat the point of a security gate if I can just open them like that? It's like, oh yeah, let's just let's just lock our doors for the night and let's leave this big red button on the outside that opens the doors. Because, you know, security is important. Oh, God. Fuck off. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. No fucking physics class anymore. Lagging me to shit. I'm gonna beat up these guys just because they're a pain in the ass. I really hate having to deal with them. But, you know. They're there, so let's get the gun out. Because this is a first-person shooter, apparently, as well. At least they die easy from the guns. And the guns are stupidly accurate. I've got no ammo. Fuck. I said fuck off. There we go. Right. Matt, what's my game of the year? God, that's a question and a half, isn't it? I don't know. There's a lot of good games that came out this year. You see, Dan has a different perspective. He doesn't... Like, Kerbal Space Program, for example, will be in his Game of the Year list, I'm sure, because he counts that as only coming out this year, because it's only just came out beta. It's only 1.0 this year. I don't go by that rule. I say, when it's released on Steam, that's when it comes out. If it's in early access, and if it's in early access for 2 years, that doesn't matter. It came out then, and people have been playing it since then, and even though a lot of things have been done to it, it's a different... I'd classify it differently, I guess. Oh, fucking hate this thing. So, I don't know, it's... Because obviously Dan has a lot of games that are just like... These are games that I've really loved for a while, that have been early access for a while. Oh, what the... Seriously, Faith, you fucking... but I'm not... I don't know. Like, I wouldn't class... Like, GTA, for example... I mean, that came out on PC this year, didn't it? I wouldn't class that. Because, as much as I... For God's sake, as much as I love that game... Just doesn't make sense. Kerbal Space Program, I fucking love Kerbal Space Program. But I've been playing that for years. So I'm not going to class that as my game of the year. Oh, look at the little rat. Oh... really short animation cycle. The Batman Arkham Knight mess. I really like Arkham Knight as a game. I own it on PC, and I played through the whole thing on PC, pretty much nearly to 100%, except for all the Riddler trophies, because seriously, fuck that. I could not be bothered. I really could just not be bothered with the Riddler trophies. I wish I could be bothered with them, because they changed the game a lot. Oh god. they actually... Oh, God. There's like an 100% thing that you need all the Riddler trophies for. Because you need... To fight the Riddler, you need to... Oh, come on, guys. To fight the Riddler, you need... to get all the trophies, which I think is kind of bullshit. But... I never bothered with that. But I played through the whole thing, and it runs kind of badly, you know, between 30 and 45, even the lowest settings. But I'm running at 40 and 40. So that the games run bad anyway. But it's nowhere near as bad as Unity, and they kept selling Unity, so... You know, props to them for fucking realizing their mistake and trying to take it off. But it's still silly you can't buy it. I'm kind of pissed, actually, because I bought the season pass because I really wanted to play more of it. And obviously they... You know, last time there was a bit of a debacle because they were like, oh, we're not going to fix the game because we're busy making DLC. But this time they're like, oh, we're not putting the DLC out on PC because we're busy fixing the game. Which... I'm kind of fine with, but on the other hand, I paid for the DLC, and I still have the game, and it's sort of like, yeah, hey, oh, for fuck's sake. It's like, hey, current people who've bought the game, even though it doesn't work for you, and you can't get a refund anymore, and you've already bought the season pass, we're not actually going to give you the season pass you paid for, even though it's actually, you know, you want to play it, because fuck you. That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. You can get it, like, I bought it off CD Keys, which is like it's like a key site I use. But you can still, if you want it on PC, I think you can still buy it on there for like, it's like £10. It's really fucking cheap. If you want it, you can get it on there. It's still not patched or anything. One's better than it did at launch, mind you. Oh god. But it's oh, for God's sake, it's still kind of crap. But I really like it as a game. It's like, I never liked really the other Arkham games that much. I mean, the combat's great, but they always felt a bit too closed off, and I fucking love the Batmobile. A lot of fans of the Arkham games really don't like it, but I fucking love it. I don't know. I really loved it. It's very subjective, I think. I'm just reading the chat. Opinions on Stellaris. I don't know what that is. Oh, right, yeah, I don't want to go that way. I need to jump on the train. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, speedrunning this game's difficult, but you can speedrun it. I know a lot of the things are a pain in the ass. Like Dan does a lot of speedrunning techniques. They sort of like does the fucking like, fuck these kind of levels. I hate these things. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't have enough speed up. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck's sake. Jump, you twat. Fuck it, why am I stuck in the water? Oh, fuck's sake. Thorpe Park Resort, yeah. Oh god. What it's like on console, I know Arkham Knight's supposed to be pretty good on console, obviously it only runs at 30, so... Look, even if you look, right, if you have a good PC, you're still going to get a better experience out of, like, the PC version than you would with the console version. Because even though it doesn't run at 60, it still runs at higher than 30, doesn't it? So, it still runs at, like, 45, which, for me, I mean, I'm on a 780 Ti, but 45 at 1440p, I get in a lot of games. So, it's not that unusual, really. I don't know. I'd say I can deal with it personally, but I know a lot of people can't. I'd say it runs better than console versions. I suppose the difference with the console versions is a steady 30, while on the PC version it's very much like, oh, it's between 30 and, you know, it's anywhere between sort of 30 and there we go, that's a speedrunning technique, isn't it? And it's between 30 and 45. Who's a better gamer, me or Dan? Really depends on the game. Ooh, explosions, yeah. Opinions on LEGO Avengers having film voices. That's probably a reference. Yeah, the LEGO games, I've never liked them having voices. I really like to make little noises. Like, it puts me off them a lot. Like, I just don't play them anymore when they have voices. It just ruins a lot of the fun for me, I guess. I don't know why. Like, I love LEGO Harry Potter and LEGO Indiana Jones and LEGO Star Wars. And I just don't like any of the other ones, because even though they have the same gameplay, they just Oh, I feel like they lack the charm a bit. Oh, I'm supposed to be on there, am I? Okay. Whoop. Who would win in a fight to the death, me or Dan? We're both pacifists.
Section 3 and 4.
So neither of us. We probably just get bored and start playing video games. Who's better at Mirror's Edge, me or Dan? It's Dan. I imagine he's played a lot more hours in this than I have. I mean, I'm still pretty alright at it. I mean, I don't. Thing is, Dan knows the game inside out, while I don't. Oh, fucking twat. I don't. I just sort of haven't played it nearly as much as him. Can I get up there? Yep, there we go. Yeah, so Dan's better at this than me. Lego Dimensions, I like the idea of it. I don't like the implementation of it. Like, I always like the idea of these fucking, these, you know, like amiibos and shit. Like, I like the idea of it. It's like, it's kind of like DLC, but you get a little nice figurine out of it. And it's a bit more real worldy. I'm like, that's a good idea. And then they're like, how much money do you want from it? Oh, I want all the money. I'm like, oh, that's really overpriced for what that is. That's the problem, really, isn't it? Money's always the problem with these games. Where am I going? Yeah, money's always the problem with them. Lego Dimensions, I'd fucking say amazing, just because, like, hey, here are all your favourite franchises, like Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and fucking The Simpsons and all this shit that you really like. We're going to put it in one game that's about Lego, and also you get the Lego minifigs for it. I'm like, but, oh yeah, there we go. But, it's just the price of it's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, I'm supposed to go up, am I? Where am I? Fuck. But the price of it's just fucking ridiculous. I can't justify the price. I mean, for a minifig, you'll pay, what, maybe, like, second hand, you know, you get a minifig for between £2 and £5, depending on the rarity of it. You know, game DLC you maybe get for, you know, like a big level pack in a game. You know, you maybe pay £10, £20 for, depending on the size of the game. But then when they're going, let's sell both of those things for like £50. It's like, I want to like it. It combines all my favourite things, but they just charge so much money for it. Oh, so much money, it just doesn't justify it. A lot of people say Lego's expensive for what it is, which it kind of is, but when you use it, you realise, like, the amount of detail and work that goes into making those instructions really good. Like, 'cause they make the instructions very clear and very, like, it's very clever how they build shit. Like, there's a lot of little stuff as well. Like, I built the Imperial, you know, the Tyridian from the, I can't remember the last Star Wars movie, whatever, episode 6, can't remember the name of it. I bought that, you know, like, kind of the 3-pronged little ship thing that they used to get onto Endor. I bought that, but it has this really clever design in that, like, it opens on the side, like, it has these little like hinges that open up just so you can access the back of it. And from a build standpoint, or from like an actual, you know, being displayed, that doesn't matter in the slightest. And most people who build like Lego from scratch, you know, people who build mocks, they wouldn't put that shit in, but Lego does. The instructions are very clear and concise, very clever. You get a lot of branded stuff, which is really nice, because think about it, a lot of that money is actually going towards the copyright owners. So the Star Wars shit will be going to George Lucas, you know, the Ghostbusters shit will be going to, I don't know what company owns the copyright on fucking Ghostbusters, but you know, it's very, why won't you make that jump? It's very much, that's what you're paying for. And they're really good quality shit as well. They're very fun. I'll buy them. I mean, I'd pay, you know what I bought, I paid what? I paid a lot for the, tumbler, for example, the Lego tumbler. I think it cost me like £160. But for the size of it, like, you'd pay that much for a model of the tumbler. Like, and this is a model I get to build and is bigger than the model you'd pay for. So I'm like, you know what? That's fun. I like this. So I can deal with it. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Trek. Star Wars is like 4. Star Wars is 6 very shallow movies. Story-wise, I mean, the characters are very... I mean, I'm not saying they're bad characters, but, you know... Outside of this person is a princess, and this person is a person, and they expand and they have a bit of character development, but, you know, you don't... They're only a couple of movies. There's not much time for the characters to really develop and you can watch them. And also, it's just more of an action movie. But Star Trek is always about democracy, and it's a very long process. And you know what, we have the 3 TNG era ones, so TNG, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine, 9 seasons. 9 seasons each? 9 seasons each. With like, I think, what, 30 episodes a season? Or something, all like an hour long. And then we have Enterprise, which I liked. I liked Enterprise. A lot of people hated Enterprise, but I really liked it. Which is 4 seasons of maybe 20 episodes, about an hour long. And then obviously the original series, which I don't like the original series. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking Jesus, fuck this. I don't like the original series really, but you know, there's a lot more depth. I don't know where I'm going, and I can't really find out what these fuckers fucking about. Yeah, there's a lot more depth to Star Trek. That's why I like it a lot more. I do really like the style of Star Wars, though. That's the one thing I do like about it. That's the only reason I like it, is the music design and the editing style and the colours and the ship designs. It's just really interesting, the design of shit. That's why I really like Star Wars Lego, even though I don't like Star Wars that much. Just because the design of the ships is really fucking cool. Like, I have most of my Lego is Star Wars Lego, just because I love how it looks. I've got walkers, and I've got like I've got a UCS X-wing and shit. Just love the design of it. All the Enterprise box sets, God. I really want to get like a lot of the Star Treks on Blu-ray, because they released TNG on Blu-ray, but they're just so expensive to buy. Like, I mean, to buy all of TNG on Blu-ray, I think they're like £50 a fucking season. You know, you're paying about like £500 for something you can watch on Netflix for free. Not in HD, mind. I think they're in HD on Amazon Prime. But you know, it's very expensive for, you know, just the sake of having them. So yeah. What's the best TV program film from this year? Ooh, that's a question. I haven't watched much new TV this year. I'm gonna get a list of the movies I've watched. I can tell you the movie. I'll forget a list of the ones I've watched up, because I always forget which ones are from this year and last year. I get my list of movies. I have a list of movies, like a big reminders list of like things I check off. Ted 2 was really good. Oh god, was Age of Ultron this year? I can't remember. Do I like anime? I don't like anime, no. I can't really, I can never get into it. I just don't really care enough, honestly. I'm more like a gritty cop drama person. I like gritty cop drama movies and gritty cop drama TV shows. I'm a sucker for them. I watch a lot of TV, mind you. Like, I watched all of 24, and most of 24. I watched Gotham recently, which is a really good show. At least I liked it, you know. Yeah, the kind of shows I like, but not one for really happy anime, or, you know, I don't know. Because anyway, oh god, fuck off, Zoe. What's your fucking name? Everyone shun Zoe Sass for even fucking mentioning the Pixels movie. Shun him. Fuck this. Have I seen? Yeah, Gotham was amazing. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like it, and I can see why a lot of fans didn't like it, because it basically goes, yep, canon. We just throw all the canon out the window of Batman. Let's change why Bruce Wayne's parents died, and let's make Catwoman and Bruce Wayne friends as kids, and it's like a load of weird shit like that. They just break so much canon. And like, oh yeah, let's have the Riddler working for Gotham PD. What? But you know, it's a good show if you can kind of just go, yeah, it's a different take on it. Because, like, the other week, oh for God's sake, I jumped too early. The other week, about a month ago now, I watched on my birthday. I just binge watched every Batman movie, from the original like fucking Adam West one, through the Tim Burton ones, and you know, Val Kilmer, and even fucking sat through that fucking awful Batman Forever George fucking Clooney piece of shit, and then obviously through the Christopher Nolan ones. And I kind of, after watching all of those in one sitting, I kind of went, you know what? And this was after I just played Arkham Knight as well. I just kind of went, you know what? Every one of these changes the canon. Everyone does a different take on fucking Batman every time. And I've kind of accepted that now, so I I sort of just, that's how I was able to deal with Gotham, because it was very much like a, you know what, I've went through what, I mean, the Arkham Knight canon is a bit different to the comic books. It's similar, I think it's probably the most faithful to the comic books, but, yeah, that's different. So it was that canon, then the original series canon, and then the Tim Burton canon, and then the actual fucking Val Kilmer and George Clooney one, which is similar to the Tim Burton one, but it's slightly different for some reason, but it's not at the same time, but it's a bit weird. And then all the Nolan canon changes, and it's just like, well, Gotham, you know what, it's whatever. What are my thoughts on Gravity Falls? I've heard of it. That's the cartoon, isn't it? I don't know, I haven't watched it. Did I play Enjoy The Last of Us? I got The Last of Us when I got the PS4. I got The Last of Us. It was with a bundle with The Last of Us, and I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know. I'm kind of shallow at the games I like. I don't know. I'm very particular and shallow at the games I like. I very much like a game where it just lets me fucking get into it straight away. It's one of the reasons I love Fallout New Vegas so much. Oh, I can't just go through the door, okay. Because Fallout New Vegas is very much like, you can sit through the tutorial and all that bullshit, and you can go through all that. And that's what puts me off Fallout 3 as well, because Fallout 3 makes you go through all the shit in the vault, and you can get a mod. I know you can get a mod to turn it off, but, you know, still. But Fallout New Vegas is very much like, yep, what are you doing? It's like, well, make your character, okay. And it's like, oh, go do this shit, and you can just fuck off. You can just, the second you get into the game, you can just fuck off. And I love that. I love just getting into shit. But The Last of Us and even like the Uncharted games, they just put me off because it was very much just, I just spent ages fucking going about the, oh. I spent ages like I mean, The Last of Us, I just, for the first like hour, I don't think I was really doing anything. Look at that. It's a cat, great. Yeah, I don't think I was really doing anything. I was just sort of walking around, like, admiring it and admiring the story, which is nice, but I don't play games that much, and when I do play a game, I want to get into it quickly, and I want to, I don't know, I want it to engage me quickly, and they didn't really do that, so I just stopped playing them. That's the thing, once a game engages me quickly, I just get bored. Rick and Morty, excellent. Do I watch Last Week Tonight? I do, I fucking love Last Week Tonight. I have to use a VPN to watch it, because fucking Sky holds the rights to it, in the UK, which means that, which basically means that since they hold the rights to it in the UK, they broadcast it like a day or two after it's broadcast in the US. And because of that, they make the Last Week Tonight YouTube block it in the UK until they've aired it on their channel, because they don't want people just to go, they don't want people being like, yeah, we don't need Sky for Last Week Tonight because we'll just watch it on YouTube. They want people to fucking buy Sky. Even though I have Now TV, actually, I could just probably watch it on Now TV, but it's sort of an effort, like going just to that point in the you know, the main 20-minute bulk of it, which I like to watch as opposed to like the whole show. I just use a VPN because I can't be bothered fucking around with it. I fucking hate this level as well. Opinions on Skyrim. I really do like Skyrim. I know Dan doesn't like it that much. Yeah. Oh god. He says it's a very large, shallow pool, which he has a point, because it is. And Fallout is essentially as well. I say Fallout's less so, but I like them both anyway. They're just they're the kind of RPGs I can get into with easily abusable mechanics, deep lore, first person, fast, kind of spammy. Yeah, I get into them. I really like Skyrim. I played a lot of Skyrim, and I had to. I think it was my most played game for a while on Steam until I started playing Fallout New Vegas again recently, where I, you know, played through like a 30-hour thing, and I surpassed, because it was already like very close to Skyrim, and I just surpassed it massively. But I don't know, Skyrim, I corrupted my save because I kept trying to mod it too much. What's my favorite Star Trek series movie? Ooh, I didn't actually like any of the movies, really. I mean, I've watched all the movies, and I don't really like them that much. My favorite series is going to be Deep Space Nine, though. I don't know, I fucking love Picard, and I love the Enterprise D and everything like that, but I always felt Deep Space Nine was a bit more gritty. And Voyager, I fucking love. Voyager's my favorite ship. And obviously Voyager had a lot of consistency issues, but Deep Space Nine was just so fucking gritty, and Cisco was just so fucking good. That entire bit, you know, it's like, oh, Picard never hate me. It's like, I'm not Picard. And that entire In the Pale Moonlight episode is fucking excellent. Just Cause 3, I haven't played it. I actually was meant to go play it this week, because I was planning on going to somewhere in the city, but I just didn't bother. And I was gonna be in London, and I was gonna pop around to Square Enix and be like, hey guys, yeah, and have a go of it. But I basically said fuck it and bought Lego instead. Because I was hoping I was gonna be on a panel, but I wasn't. And frankly, if I'm not going there to be on a panel or for a reason or anything, I kind of can't be bothered. So yeah, because it's really expensive to go down to London. Do I watch all of Dan's videos? Yes. I've explained this a few times, actually. It's not because, like, because I'm not... It's gone to the point where, like, Dan's my friend now. So watching when videos are sort of there in the background, and from an entertainment standpoint, I might not get the entertainment out of a lot of them I would. I probably wouldn't watch all of them if it wasn't my job. But since this is my job, it's important that I know what the fuck he's saying. I forgot to get up this bit. Oh, whatever. It's important I know what the fuck he's saying, because oh god, fucking, because obviously if someone posts something to this, like something on the subreddit, like a fan art or a reference to something that he said, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what he said because I didn't watch the video. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Really, I need to get what he's talking about. Oh, look at that fucking cool minigun. Yeah, so I watch all his videos to make sure I know what the fuck's going on, basically. Oh god. I found with every Star Trek series, because I watch them in order. Not chronologically, because obviously Deep Space Nine was on at the same time as Next Generation, and it was also on at the same time as Voyager, so really you have to interlock them if you want to get them in like an actual Stardate chronological order. But I watched all of TNG, and then I watched all of Deep Space Nine, and then I watched all of Voyager, and then I watched all of Enterprise. But I remember going into every one, I remember I just went, oh, this won't be as good as the last one, and then it was. Like, I found them... The first season is never very good. I know, and like Enterprise, the second I started watching Enterprise, I went, this is shit, and then I really got into it, and really started liking it, and the characters. Is Dan helping with Just Cause 3? No. He's helping. He's gonna help with... I know, I did actually, when the way with Just Cause 3, I remember I did actually just email them, like, fucking months ago. I think I made first contact with them initially, because I emailed them and was like, hey guys, you've just announced Just Cause 3, we're really big fans, and we have, like, the largest Just Cause 2 server, so if we can help out, or we can do anything with you, or you can just give us Just Cause 3 early or something, we'd be down for that. And they were like, oh yeah, we're big fans of you guys. And it was like, oh great, and that's pretty much where this whole thing came from. Opinions on Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I don't know enough about it really to give an opinion. I'd have to play it before I actually gave a proper opinion on it, honestly. It looks alright. I'm concerned with a lot of really I'm concerned with a lot of its mechanics, but yeah. Will Dan be a playable character in Just Cause 3? Bloody hope not. God, that'd be horrible. He'd just fumble around and fall over, and you'd roll, and he'd get tired immediately. Oh, this is where I started. He'd just be like, oh, I'm Rico, I'm Rico, and he'd run, and he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna jump off this cliff, and then he'd have to, no, stop, I have to, no, wait, stop, I'm tired now, and that'd be Dan in Just Cause. Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you can watch all the VPNs on Netflix. Fucking great, honestly. I find if you want to watch stuff like genuinely legally, because VPNs are kind of in a grey zone. They break the terms of service, but they're not illegal. But like Now TV, which is owned by Sky, and even Amazon Prime, they have a lot of stuff on that Netflix doesn't. Amazon Prime often has different stuff to Netflix, and then I find Now TV has a lot more stuff that's recent. So they have a lot more newer movies. They have a lot more sort of like newer TV or stuff that's just being aired, because it's pretty much just Sky catch up. when you buy a Now TV Movies pass, you're just buying Sky Movies because you get access to the Sky Movies channels live. Same with entertainment, you get access to like Sky One and shit on your computer, which is nice actually. Now TV's pretty good. Unfortunately, it doesn't support Chrome. The only web browsers it supports are IE and Firefox, and it doesn't support HD in them because they use some weird like fucking. I think they use something like Silverlight. I don't think they actually use Silverlight. But, have a rant about microtransactions. No. Did I sort my Now TV issue out? No, I had to fucking... Right. Now TV, as I said, don't support HD on the browser. So even if I'd have to... I use Chrome. But if I wanted to watch it on the browser, I'd have to, you know, open up Firefox. And even then, it doesn't support HD. So I don't bother. Right? I just use... Oh, please tell me this isn't a ship. No, this isn't a ship. Where is it? No. But I used to use the Windows 8 app. One of those stupid ass full screen apps. But it worked, you know, it was a good way to watch it on my computer without having to faff around. But with Windows 10, Windows 8 full screen apps still work, but they work differently. In that they always open on my primary monitor, which I don't want that to do. I want it to put it on my secondary monitor, because that's where I watch TV. And oh god. And oh sorry. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to move it. On Windows 8, I always just opened it in that, and it just stayed there, and fine. But in this one, I couldn't move it, and then whenever I clicked anywhere outside it, it just minimized it and hid the fucking window, so I couldn't use it on there if I wanted to do anything else on my computer, which is the whole reason I watch shit on my computer. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it on my PS4. So, you know, because my PS4 is plugged into my monitor, so, you know, open my PS4. It was like, you have to enable HGCP. I was like, for fuck's sake. And so I had to fucking unplug the Elgato, and I had to redo the wiring, because fucking, I've got all of it. I've got my Wii U and Xbox and PS4 all set up just to go into a splitter, and then the splitter goes into the Elgato, so I had to unplug that, and then I had to unplug the other thing, and just to fucking watch it. Such a faff. It's just such a faff. Problem with Now TV. Is Dan ever going to stream himself? Yes. He'll be streaming me sometimes as well, but for the most part, it'll be me streaming, because, you know, Dan's making videos and games, and I'm not, so I'm tasked with streaming. Indie games or AAA games, says Dan would say indies, and I'd say indies from an actual, you know, likability point. Like, I like indie games more because they have more passion into them, but I play more AAA games because I like big bombastic shit, because I'm really shallow. Like that's my thing. Like, I'll, as much as I love indie developers and I love the passion that goes into their games, I don't like indie games as much because they just don't have the bombacity I like from AAAs, which is why I play games. I play games because I think of them as like an escape, I guess. You know, I want something like really out of place and ridiculous and really good looking and mechanically sound. And some really good games, like Rocket League is a great, it's a kind of an indie game. But, fucking just climb up the, you fuck, fuck you. But yeah, I don't know, I'd say, I like indie devs more. I talk to a lot of them, but I don't play many indie games in my spare time or anything. I play AAAs, because I'm shallow. Yeah, I'm really shallow with my movies and TV and, like, games. Just from, like, what I actually genuinely find entertaining. As I say, I'm the kind of guy who fucking just likes shit like Taken and stuff. I just really like these really stupid, like, very macho, gritty action movies where, oh, he's one guy and he's, you know, oh, he's an ex-cop or he's a cop and he's like, going to have to break away from the law because, you know, his family's been kidnapped or something, you know, something bullshit story, something. Oh my god, who's shooting me? Oh, those guys. Oh, right. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. I'm shallow. Yeah, they're all good AAA developers and indie developers. Like, one of the things is, AAA developers are always really good. It's the publishers, which are the assholes. Because Ubisoft their studios make really good games. Ubi Studios make really good games, like the Assassin's Creed games. Even though they're really dull now and kind of boring, the worlds they fucking create are fucking beautiful. And mechanically, a lot of the running mechanics are really solid and shit. Like, they can be excellent. The problem with them is since they're being pushed out every year by the publisher, and the publisher's forcing them to make all these compromises, like adding all this bullshit, you know, all this bullshit mobile companion app shit and all this bullshit with chests and microtransactions and fucking online bullshit shit and stuff. It's just, yeah. Same with EA, like Crytek and shit make really good games, but they get fucked over by publishers. Because the developers are the ones who just care about making a good game, while the publishers are the ones that have to actually care about the game and making money. And at the end of the day, a lot of the bullshit tactics make money. That's the reality. But indies don't have to worry about that, which is why a lot of indie games are often a bit more out, like, weird and shit. But obviously they don't have the they don't, you know, like, indies don't have a fucking $100 million budget to make a game. Like, I mean, what, GTA had a budget of something like 350 million or something ridiculous. And you're never gonna see that level of quality from an indie dev. You're just not. So there's always a place for AAAs. Come on, you twat. Do I watch YouTubers? Yeah, fuck. Actually, I want to answer this with a question first. I'm really calm playing games. I am. You know, I know a lot of people think I'm like a really angry person, because that's how I act and shit. But inherently, as a person, I am very calm. That's my... I am very calm as a person. Is there like a vent or something I have to go to? No, okay. Yeah, I'm really calm as a person. I just sort of act angry because people find it funny. I'm calm playing games. What's the worst game I've ever played? I can't remember. And thank God I can't remember. Like, I forget the bad games I play. If I play a bad game, I hope to forget it, and I often do, because I don't think about them purposely. I really hate the fact I can pick up guns in this and shit. Just to get through these. I don't want to have to deal with these fuckers. I just want to fucking run around. It's really annoying. Where are you shooting from? Dan uses this level as a desktop wallpaper. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I'll talk about this now. Yeah, I do watch a bunch of YouTubers. Mainly science YouTubers and education YouTubers, some tech YouTubers. Like, I watch Linus Tech Tips. They do really good product reviews and shit. And honestly, right, I watch the Ogscast sometimes as well. I know people really think I hate the Ogscast, and I really dislike their business practices, but as an actual, like, entity that makes stuff, I can find them funny a lot of times, you know. I like Sips. I'm friendly with Sips, you know. Sips is a good guy, you know, he's funny. I watch his shit. I need to turn off the vent first. Wow, that killed me. It is just a lot of... And that's this, as I said, the same with publishers. It's always the idea of you can like aspects of things. Everything's not black and white and all that bollocks. Where's the vent? Is there like a turn off switch or something? Oh no, I just have to wait for it to go off, I see. Oh, for fuck's sake, yep. I'm friendly with Morton as well. We don't watch Morton, but I like Morton as a guy. Like, that's the thing, content-wise, like, as some people I talk to, and I enjoy talking to and, you know, stuff, but I don't enjoy the content. And that's not a knock against them, it's just everyone's content's different. Other people I enjoy the content and not the person. I said I may watch science YouTubers.
According to the plans, there should be a way through beyond the conveyor system.
Oh yeah, it's this fucking thing, isn't it? God. Will I do YouTube again? I kind of got put off YouTube, like actually making YouTube videos, because it's not like Dan, because I think Dan has got really fast at it now and efficient at it, so we can make them a lot faster. And equally, I need to get into the room up there because it's got a button that turns on the elevator, and I forgot how to fucking get in there. And obviously, it's a job for him as well. He makes money from them, so obviously that's a good motivator to be like, yes, you know. Oh, I just go down there, right? Yeah, it's that's a good motivator. But when I'm doing them, it's very much like I haven't got it streamlined yet.
Hurry up before they find
And a lot of times I can, for example, start doing a video and I'll record a video, and I'd record for like 2-3 hours, and then I'd edit that down. And me doing a video, the kind of videos that I make, takes a full day. If I start recording at 8 a.m., I wouldn't be done until 10 p.m. by the time I've edited it and then uploading it and shit. It's a full day of work. And I mean, it's nice getting feedback and stuff, and I do enjoy doing them, but the amount of time and effort they take for no return, like either monetarily or even feedback wise, like they don't get that many views or anything, so I kind of got put off. It was such hard work. Like, I mean, if you say fucking gaming YouTubers don't have, well, some gaming YouTubers don't have it hard when they're just cranking out the episodic stuff, but doing stuff like that's really difficult. So yeah, that's the nature of you fucking, where am I? Oh. Yeah, that's why I might get back into it. Like, I tried to record a few things. I need to get up there. But I remember I got really put off because I recorded something and the audio didn't work. And I was like, okay, fucking the audio didn't work. Okay, great. Oh, I just didn't have to jump. I've done that a few times. And so I think there's like a good half the videos I've ever made have essentially been, oh god, yeah, they've essentially been thrown away because I've had audio issues with them, or they've been shit, or when you lose energy halfway through a recording, that's a pain in the ass. It's so hard to keep your energy and motivation up as you're doing these really long sessions. Like, live streaming is a lot easier because obviously you do the recording and that's it. There's no like, I don't have to export this, then edit it, and then compress it, and then fucking do a thumbnail and fuck around with tags and upload it and do all this shit. And also, it's a lot easier to keep myself motivated when there's literally, you're there. You're all there when I'm talking to you. It's not... It's a lot... Yeah, I know, it's a lot better. Do I like Tobuscus? I used to like Tobuscus. I liked him like yonks ago, before he ever did the gaming shit. And he used to make some good sketches a while back. I don't know, it's not something I watch anymore or care about. Were you friends with Dan before YouTube? No, I wasn't. I met Dan through YouTube. Yeah, because he lives in Essex. I mean, what? You think I'd be friends with someone from Essex? Come on now. What's Dadcubed like in real life? Exactly the same as he is on camera. I mean, Dan's a lot less energetic in real life. But Steve's very much the same. He acts the same. It's very much a... That's why Dan got his humour from, and that's why Dan put him on YouTube, because that's how he is. He's just inherently like that. He's inherently funny. While Dan sort of like is a bit more introverted and kind of quiet in real life. Have you met Emma? I have met Emma. She's very small. I met Emma at City last year, actually. I would have said hello to her this year, but obviously I'm not there. So, yeah. Oh, fuck this bit. What am I supposed to do here? I can make that. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to get Dan to put out a video. Well, he's done Twitch. We've done Twitch streams where he's explained it, but those haven't actually went up on the channel yet. They should go up soon, because he's back from holiday now. So yeah, they should be up soon. But people are always gonna fucking ask. They're always gonna ask, even when it's explained, because a lot of people aren't gonna watch the video. Ooh. Oh, we don't give a shit anymore. That asshole's been on my case since I started here. User Plow Force. Great name. Right. Favorite Labour leader candidate. I really like Jeremy Corbyn just because he has a beard. It's literally my reasoning. He has a great beard. I need to get back up there, don't I? How big's Dan? He's like 6 foot, I guess. He's not hugely tall, but he's taller than me. because I'm a small fucker. Do you think Fallout 4 could take Arkham Knight's spot? Yeah, God, definitely. Fallout 4 is probably going to be my game of the year. Let's be honest now. Ow. Yeah, Fallout 4 is probably going to be my game of the year if it's anything like what I'm expecting it to be like. Was I supposed to jump on that thing? I think I was. I think I probably could have if I was fast enough. How I fucked myself? Did I need to get on that thing? Oh, ball sacks. I think I needed to get on that thing, didn't I? Oh no, let's go through here. Fuck it. Oh, very white. How tall am I? I'm like 5'9". I'm not tall. I'm not tall. I'm not short though. Some people tell me I'm short, but I'm not short. I'm just shorter than a lot of other people. But I mean, Emma's short. She's like 5'2" or something. No, Dan's not 6'6". He's only like 6 foot. He's not hugely tall. He's not short either, but he's not a tall guy. I think I'm Windows 10. Nice. It's a pre-order bonus for Mirror's Edge Countless worth £50. Don't buy into pre-order bonuses. Come on, though. Like, pre-order bonuses, I've been saying this recently. I'm saying it's fine to pre-order something on Steam now. Because of their refund policy. It's very easy to get a refund now. Because you could be like, you know, because when something's out on pre-order, you usually get 10% off. It's reduced by 10%. You usually get a stupid little bonus and stuff, right? And I always, my thing anyway was, you know, if you're going to buy a game anyway, there's no problem pre-ordering it. You know, if you're going to buy it regardless of what it's like, there's no problem pre-ordering it. But, oh god, this fucking story. Oh god. But where am I supposed to go? Yep, give me control. But what's this fucking these special ninja type ones? I forgot what I was saying. I completely got distracted there. What was I saying? Shit. I got distracted by them saying words and story related activities. I love that I can hear them running after me. That's really cool. Did I go to E3? No, I didn't go to E3. I'd love to go to E3 one year. It's just obviously going to... Oh, God. Oh, obviously... I mean... Oh, God, stop locking on. Why am I locked on to him? Stop that. I mean, going to something like EGX is expensive enough, because of course you got to travel to London and get a hotel and shit there. But obviously traveling to fucking LA is very expensive itself. Like, it's a couple of grand just to go for a few days, let alone the cost of like a hotel and fucking travel and food and shit. So it's not really like it's not something I can make a return from. It's something I'd like to go, but it's not worth £2 to me or anything. Did I watch the Pornhub Fallout 4 leak video? I did hear about that actually. No. I like to avoid anything. Like I want to avoid everything Fallout 4 related at this point. Like, I don't want to know anything more about it. Because I'm going to buy it already, and I like to find stuff out as I'm playing. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I like to find stuff out as I'm playing, as opposed to, like, finding out a lot about it before it's out. It ruined me. I don't like spoilers. And, you know, I like to know enough about something that for me to make it to buy it, but I already know enough about it that I'm going to buy it. So, oh god, what's that? What are you doing? So yeah, I don't want to look at anything else related to it anymore. As much as I'm excited for it, I have pre-ordered Fallout 4. I've pre-ordered the Pip-Boy edition. I've ordered the fucking Fallout collection thing. Because I'm, you know, going to buy it anyway. A pre-order bonuses. That's what I was talking about. With Steam, you get money off if you buy it early anyway. You know, there's no risk anymore of pre-ordering something on Steam. If you pre-order something on Steam and it's shit, you get a refund. Because you can refund it any time before it comes out anyway. And then you still have the 2-week period after it comes out on the 2-hour thing. So you get it, you know, you play an hour of it, you realise it's shit, or you realise it's a shit port or whatever. And then you go, this is shit, and you get a refund. And you've lost nothing. So And you've lost nothing, first of all, and second of all, a refund harms the company more than an actual not sale, because it appears as a refund, and people go, oh, why did they get a refund? And second of all, I think they have to spend a bit of money on every refund. It's this fucking stupid ass fucking level. So yeah, I'd say pre-order shit on Steam if you want to, but fuck Origin and Uplay. I know Origin does have some sort of refund policy. I don't know what it is. I don't buy shit on Origin. Honestly, I don't. I buy shit. I don't buy shit on Uplay either. But where am I going? Pole there. Can I jump down there? It's too far to jump, isn't it? Yeah. Well, Steam. Yes, Steam still gets a cut from their refunded games, so that's it. So they the publisher will like Arkham Knight. I imagine that was probably prompted by the fact refunds exist because they were losing money. They were literally. It was because a lack of sale often is, you know, a pirated sale is often counted as, for fuck's sake, and a lack of sale is often counted as them losing money, but they are literally losing money when people refund, and it really prompts them to sort their shit out. And I think there's no risk to the consumer, and it'll prompt the developer to make a better game. So I think it's kind of a win-win. So fucking whatever, pre-order games if you want to on Steam. No harm in it. Well, Total Biscuit said no pre-orders when there was no refunds, but now the refund policy is there. There's no negative. There is no disadvantage to pre-ordering anymore. Oh, you were down going to buy the Lego F40. I already bought it. I bought the F40 a month ago. I bought it the second it came out for VIPs. I built it. I got it. It's cool. Dan doesn't want it though. He wants it because he hates that the wheels don't turn. As in, they don't steer, and he wanted, you know, the front wheels at like a 45-degree angle, and they don't do that. I imagine you could probably modify it a bit for them to steer if you got some extra like parts and shit, but it doesn't do it by default. He doesn't like that. Did I watch Life on Mars? Yeah, I did like Life on Mars. What's the next step for the Nerdcubed channel? I don't know. On solid ground, preferably. Am I just going to play the entire game? I can probably finish the entire game in this time. Well, yeah, Origin isn't bad if you're buying Origin exclusive. That's the thing. I only use Uplay and Origin for the fucking exclusive shit they have. That's it, pretty much. Yeah, it's my playtime in New Vegas is like 130 hours, which I know a lot of people have a lot more hours in a lot of games, but oh god. But New Vegas especially, it's very much a I don't play games huge. I probably have more playtime in Minecraft and probably GTA 5. I actually do have more in GTA 5, but I don't have GTA 5 on Steam. And even then, obviously, the total playtime from playing it on consoles is probably a lot higher. So if my top play games would be Minecraft, GTA 5, and then Fallout, but Fallout's my top play game on Steam. Have I ever been robbed or mugged? My house has been robbed a few times. I've been mugged. I was almost mugged once. For some reason, look, an ex-girlfriend of mine, she really wanted to go watch the ISS. Go over. I was down for that, you know. I like the ISS. But she wanted to go to like a park. It's high up on a hill, you know. It's at night. I was like, that's fine, but it's a really bad area. Really fucking bad area, Liverpool. We were there, and we were talking about how, you know, a lot of criminals, they'll like whistle to each other to communicate, you know, about someone to rob. And we were stood there waiting for a bus, and they were whistling, and they started coming up to us, but then the bus arrived. So, you know, should you pre-order Just Cause 3? Well, as I say, there's no risk, even if it's shit. There's no risk to pre-ordering it anymore. So, oh, fuck off. So yeah, if you pre-order it on Steam, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really care. It doesn't make a difference. You can pre-order it. There's no risk. You can get a refund if it's shit. Pretty sure it's not gonna be shit. Dan's played it. I've seen Dan play it. I've watched a lot of the. I've watched a lot of the footage from that wasn't put in it. So you know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. But obviously, You know, it's your choice, and you don't have to worry about it. Whoopsies. Yeah. Well, like 3 or New Vegas better. New Vegas, totally. I never liked the fucking. New 3 always felt a lot more lonely, and the characters were a lot less memorable. Did I really just fall through that fucking gap? The characters in 3 were a lot less memorable, and I fucking hated all the tunnels in 3. I still like it, but I Fallout New Vegas, it's a lot more memorable, and I like the world. Have I ever had to delete a video? Probably. Probably just, you know, there's something broken in it or something. I've never had to delete a video because it's, you know, bad, like, you know, criticized or anything. Don't do that. See, as Tom Scott made a video the other day where he said, you know, there's making a mistake, and there's making a mistake and accepting that, and there's pretending the mistake never happened. You don't pretend mistakes never happen. If you make a mistake in a video, well, you deal with it. It's not an issue. Favorite companion in New Vegas? From a practical gameplay perspective, Boone, because he's the best, but from an actual personality perspective, Veronica, because she's fucking interesting, and it's still pretty good from a gameplay perspective. She's just not as good as Boone. I'm not shit at this game. Fuck you. Which Fallout should you start with? I recommend starting with New Vegas, and if you like New Vegas, go play 3. Go back and play 3. Because New Vegas is, I think, a lot better introducing you to the world. And it's a lot... The tutorial nature of it, the tutorializing of it's a lot better. A lot of the mechanics are better in New Vegas. And I think it's a better introduction. It's a better game, in my opinion, especially to a new person. So I recommend playing that if you want to play Fallout first. And if you like it, go play Fallout. Let's come back down. Oh, I'm just up here. Yeah, if you like that, go play Fallout 3. Because, you know... I think Fallout 3 would put a lot of people off if they didn't like Fallout already. Oh god, where am I supposed to go now? There. Oh, fuck off, it's a fucking turny thing. Why do people make a big deal of swearing? Because some people make channels for, like, kids. So, some people are more child-friendly channels, you see. And they want to... And they want to make it so, like... I mean, a lot of people say swearing is child-friendly. They have a point. A lot of people want to make a bit more of a family channel. You know, people can watch with their fucking 5-year-old or 10-year-old or whatever. I mean, it's just a different demographic. Really, that's the difference. I know LD Shadow Lady, who I met at Summit City last year. I was on a game panel with her at Summit City last year. And, you know, I was talking about doing a collaboration with her, but it was very much like, you know, yeah, we're friendly with each other. We actually live in the fucking same city and everything. You know, we know each other, but... I swear a lot, and she has a child-friendly channel, which they don't really gel well together, you know? And I understood that. Fuck the fucking guys. Fuck this fucking level. Have I played the Doctor Who mod for New Vegas? No, I've never... Mods, I only really get graphical mods. Like UI enhancement mods. I never get, like, mods that actually full-on change the gameplay. Use more slide kicks. Oh, yeah, I forgot slide clip. Slide kicks were a thing. Bam, yeah. I should probably use that more. Yeah, do that. Every time Matt swears, he loses him out of his way. Fuck that. Like, one of the things I love about working for fucking Dan is that I can just say whatever the shit I want. Like, it's so nice to just literally, as part of my job, say cunt on the internet a lot. Like, and not get reprimanded for that in any way. Like, remember the whole thing with the Yogscast? Like, what is it? The Mattgate? A lot of people called it. Like, that entire thing, like, I caused a bit of a shitstorm there. Accidentally, mind you. But you know, that happened, and Dan was fine with it. That's the thing. I enjoy working for a company I can say whatever the fuck I want. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be horrible. I mean, I'd just get me fired, but I'm not a horrible person. So. Favourite Nerdcube staff member? Well, Dan, because he hired me. He's the one I've known the longest. So, yeah, I talk to him the most. But I like everyone pretty much equally anyway, so whatever. Have I ever played Destiny? No, it looks really boring. Favourite type of cheese? I don't know. I like a lot of cheeses. Changes by the week. Yeah, the wheel doors are bullshit. I play FIFA? No, I never played FIFA. The state you live in is bigger than your entire country. I know, America's fucking ridiculous. There. But you should be able to say cunt. I don't know why it's censored. Unfortunately, I can't edit the censor list. Because obviously some swear words are banned. Like some really derogatory terms. Seriously. Fucking hate that when it gives you a fucking thing and you're not supposed to jump, you're just supposed to run into it. Do I still live in Liverpool? Yes. I'd like to move, but Liverpool on its own is expensive enough. Even though I'm paid pretty well, I still can't really afford to live anywhere else. Will either of us be on YouTube as React? No. Do I drink alcohol? No. I have sometimes. I did a stream once where I was like just really drunk. This was like a year ago or something. I don't like think drinking isn't inherently bad, but I don't really like doing it. Although I have done it because it was like, like once I did it just to get really drunk purposely because I'd never been really drunk before because I don't drink. I have this fucking bit, and I just wanted to see what it was like because you know you want the experience to base it upon. You know, you want to be empathetic to people or understand when people are like I'm just, you know, hungover. And it's like I don't care. I've never been hungover. I don't know what that is like. So it was the empathy thing. That's why I did it. But you know, I don't really get it. So I go, yeah, I'm gonna lose control of myself for a few hours and then feel really bad the next day. That doesn't seem good in any way, shape, or form. Oh, fuck this level. What do you say to the people who think you've hacked Dan's Twitch account? Dan hacked his own Twitch account, guys. Yeah, can we have a masturbate where everyone's stoned? You live near Liverpool but don't have the accent. Yeah, thank God. I mean, I've lived in Liverpool for a long time now. I've lived here longer than I lived in Dublin, ever. I still say Dublin's my home. I have an Irish passport and shit. Where the fuck am I meant to go? From here? Up there? Oh, fuck this fucking bit. Am I missing something? Oh God, am I supposed to? Oh, I am. Fuck this bit. I hate this fucking level. Oh, you fucking... It like fucking... It snapped. It like snapped. It was on the thing. Let's get up there. What? Get up there. Oh, you fucking... Oh, you... Opinions on the Game Grumps. I've never watched them. A lot of people say good things about them, but I don't care. I don't really watch gaming channels, so I don't care. You understand, I'm more into like movies and science than I am games. Even though I work for a gaming channel, I'm more into movies and science. Opinions on David Cameron. Massive twat. PS4 versus Xbox One. They're both kind of shit. So. I mean, the PS4 is objectively a better device. But frankly, the choice, the fucking games on both of them, the selection is fucking shit if you got... Like, I mean, neither of them have very good exclusives, to be honest now. Where the fuck am I meant to go from here? Supposed to do a wall run there? I fucking hate this bit. This is the bit I fucking remember. No, except for the new Star Wars. Don't really care. I have no real care for Star Wars. I don't have a negative opinion of it, but I don't care. Well, I guess, I mean, I said I like the style of them, but I don't really care enough about them. I'm not really skinny. No. I'm not skinny, no. A lot of people imagine me to be skinny, but I'm not. I'm yep. Oh, you fucking motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not skinny. I'm not fat either, I'm just... No. You need to run on wall and jump. Oh, fuck this fucking... Jump where? Just over there? Oh, I see, right. fucking level. Except for the new season of Doctor Who, I don't like Doctor Who. I've never really liked Doctor Who. It's not my kind of show. Will I make my own games? No, I'm not a game developer. I've never liked coding. I've always hated coding. Like, I know CSS, just from Reddit and shit, but I've never liked coding. My father always tried to get me into it, because he's like a telecoms engineer. But I just hate coding. It makes sense to me, I get it, it's logic and shit, and I love what it can do. I just hate computers. I love what computers can do, I just hate dealing with them. And very much, coding is very much just dealing with computers. So, no, I don't, no. I might try at some point, but, I might try and make something. I have a lot of ideas for games. I think I'd be a half decent project manager on a game or something, but actually making a game, yeah, no. Do you have another job than working for Dan? No. I am full-time working for Dan. Oh my god, really? Oh, Jesus Christ. If Dan stops YouTube, which job would you want to go into? Well, if Dan stops YouTube, he'd be going into games, and I'd still be working for him, because I'd be doing PR and marketing for him then. Which I'm kind of already doing. Do I like Rick and Morty? I love Rick and Morty. A day of job, though. When I was a kid, I always kind of wanted to be a director. Like a film director. Oh my god. Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I always wanted to be a film director. And I think, probably being a film director, though, is especially, it's very much... I think I could do it well if I just started directing, but obviously the actual becoming a film director is very much a process of going up the ranks, I guess, and doing a lot of shit. And I don't think I'd be good at any of the other stuff. I think I'd be a good project man. I think I'd be a good game director, like development-wise, like managing a game development project. I think I'd be good at that. But once again, that's very much you can't just go into that. You have to have experience in other areas as well. I don't know. Seriously, how the fuck am I meant to... Jesus fucking Christ. What do you do as a PR person? Well, as a game person, you'd be sending codes to all the press members. You'd communicate with all the members of the press. You know, if you ask for a code, if you're a YouTuber and you email someone and ask for a code, like that'd be me. If I was, as a Dan, with the game stuff for Dan. Responsible for, like, sort of marketing stuff, promotional materials, all that bollocks. Have I ever met Luke Cuthforth? I haven't met him. I've bumped into him, but I've never, like, spoken to him. I met Charlie McDonald. He was hung around just sort of, like, backstage at City last year, and he was just sort of there. So hello. How bossy can Dan be? He's not really bossy, he's just pretty decisive. He's very much like, okay, we need to get this thing done, and we're all like, okay, cool. How much longer am I going to stream? I don't know. I can't remember how far I'm into the game. Yeah, having a degree doesn't make you employed. Like, fucking... I mean, it can help you get into certain... Oh, get over there. It can help you get into certain jobs, but at the end of the day, it doesn't get you a job. Which a lot of people would make you think it would. A lot of people make it seem like really important. Like, oh, you're never going to get a job. You don't fucking get it. Fuck that. Getting a degree doesn't help you get a job. I mean, obviously, you need a degree to get a job in the sciences or law or stuff. But generally, fuck degrees are a pain in the ass. Oh, where the fuck? Oh, he's fucking there. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're shooting me through there. Does Dan know I'm streaming? Right now? I don't know. I think so. Okay, I'm almost at the last level. I'll probably finish the game. What's the most famous person I've ever met? I met Coldplay. I was doing, like, an internship. Not an internship. I was just doing work experience, like a company, and we were installing, security to, like, security cameras and shit to, place known as Park Street Studios, which is a recording studio in Liverpool. But it's where Coldplay record, and they were there recording. And the owner was like, hey, the owner of the recording studio was like, hey, do you want to say hello? I was like, yeah, sure. And I went in the recording studio and had to speak with them, and Chris Martin was a twat. He was very condescending. What do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I'm 15, mate. Fuck off. Oh, I was gonna do a oh, yeah, you fucking motherfucker. Whoa, can I beat these guys, or are they just indestructible? Fucking... Okay, I'm just gonna run away. Yeah, the rest of them were fine, though. They were recording Vida La Vida, which was kind of... It's kind of a cool claim to fame, I guess. It was like, I was in the recording studio when they were recording Vida La Vida. Yeah. Cool studio, actually. It's got a lot of, like... separate rooms. Am I looking forward to Mirror's Edge 2? I've answered this a few times. Not really. Kind of. I'm worried about it. Is there no way to kill this fucking... Just fucking die already. Fuck off. Oh my god. So I have to fight her, do I? Is this a forced thing? Okay. Okay, I have a counter button, don't I? Is it... What's the counter button? Fucking... Jesus Christ, fuck off. I don't want to fucking fight. Why? I don't want to fucking... I want to run. It's a game about running. Fuck you. Oh my god, stop doing that. How do I counter the counter? Oh my god, I'm just going to run around and let my health regen. Oh, there we go. The thing went red there for a second. Oh my god, okay. Fuck. Jesus, fucking... Just fuck this, seriously. There we go. Q to disarm. What was that? What was that?
He's getting away.
Oh. Right. What gadget do I really want to use? I really like a fucking... really good smartwatch. Because I use iOS devices, because I prefer them, personally, for what I do. And I'd love a fucking Android smartwatch, but obviously they don't integrate properly. And the Apple Watch is a piece of shit. What's the game I'm most looking forward to? Fallout 4. Oh god. Oh god. Fucking dick off already, Jesus. Hate this fucking level. Fuck. Can you just piss off? Oh, I mean, Jesus Christ. Where did she go? She went up there. Yeah, this game combat is shit, and I don't want to fucking have to deal with combat. I don't play a game about running the fucking combat. Oh my god! Just piss off already. Where is she? Oh, fucking up there. What's my favourite gaming console it's ever made? Oh god. I really like the original Xbox. But I'd have to go with probably a Nintendo console. Like, I mean, the Wii U is really good. Even though it's barely got anything on, it's a really good console. Oh, back out here. Yeah, the Wii U is really good. Yeah, I don't really like consoles that much. Okay, so I have to do this fucking thing again. Oh my god, oh my, just piss off already. Jesus Christ. Okay, so when a gun goes red I can counter, but I don't really see the gun go red because of the fucking angle. Did I beat you? Oh, we just... Okay, great. Fucking awful fucking mission. My opinion on Jeremy Clarkson. He's an asshole, but he's a funny and talented asshole. A limited edition red Xbox. God, I had a limited edition green one. Like a really cool transparent green one. Only like 1,000 were made. And less were sold. Oh, fucking a sniper. Oh, this fucking mission where you have to fucking climb up the fucking tower and just snipe a load of fucking people. Fuck this. Fucking, I'm noticing a lot of really annoying things about the game. I think if EA were involved in making Fallout 4, it'd be a lot prettier and a lot less mechanic. Like, it'd have worse mechanics and it'd be a lot prettier. I think that's what EA would do. Oh god, don't. Oh god. Have you ever had a cheeky Nando's? No. It's kind of. It's cheap, sort of like. Mediterranean food. I'll go to a proper Mediterranean restaurant if I want Mediterranean food. Like. I mean, it's. I say it's cheap. It's not cheap, but it's. Like, I mean, you can get good Mediterranean food for like the same price or cheaper in like a smaller Mediterranean restaurant. And also, I think their big thing is what they sell chicken. I'm a vegetarian, so whatever. What, don't climb that? No, fucking no! What, don't climb over it! You fucking stop climbing through that! Oh, you fucking motherfucking. What do I think about Mafia 3 trailer? I haven't watched it. I'm trying to. I try and avoid trailers if I can. Same with movies. Like, I'll try and avoid stuff because I really don't. Oh god, I really don't like. I'd rather just play it when it comes out and know nothing about it. Same with movies, like fucking. Literally, right, Terminator Genesis wasn't that bad of a film. It wasn't good either, but it was really, really ruined for me because the trailer had so many spoilers in. So I try and avoid shit like the plague if I know I'm gonna get it anyway. If I could only play the three same games for the rest of my life, excluding GTA and Fallout, what would they be? I'd say Minecraft because essentially you can. I mean, if I had access to all those fucking adventure maps and shit, as much as I don't really play them or enjoy them, it's a very big pool of shit. Probably, I don't know. Actually, I don't play games enough to really say. Which kind of sounds silly. Really? Oh my god, piss off already, Jesus Christ. Oh my, just fucking, stop locking onto them. Stop locking, why are you locking onto them? I wanna, stop, oh my god. I just kept locking onto them, wouldn't let me fucking go around. I've been a vegetarian for fucking 10 years. G2A is fucking awful, don't buy from them. Cool.
We're gonna have to relocate that drop. I'll get on to create.
God, do I have to relocate the drop? Fuck off. Oh god, fucking wank. Where would I have to go from here? I'll have to. Wait, I keep forgetting I can do that. No, don't. Oh, you fucking twat. You twat. Oh, God. You've been one for 15 years. Oh, my God. Stop locking on. Why is it locking onto them? Stop that. I don't want to fight them. I want to. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. I'll fucking. Stop locking on. I swear to God. I'm going to murder this game's combat system. I mean, I will commit homicide. I will go to jail for murder. Like, first degree, like, fucking homicide. I will go fucking... Oh my god. Oh, that's my fucking momentum. Fuck this. Fucking stupid ass fucking combat. Fucking wanky combat twat. Shit. Fucking... Does Tracy have a channel? No, she's not a creator. She's administrative. If you had a 3D printer, what would I print so much shit if I had a 3D printer? Like, I'd make my own guitar and shit, using it. Oh, for God, fucking, oh god, fuck, stop! I stopped logging on! It's really annoying. Yeah, I'd make so many things, a lot of like little models and stuff I'd love to make out of 3D printers. And stuff. I could repair shit with a 3D printer. I could make new parts. I could probably make concepts for like merchandise and shit as well. That'd be really fun. I've said why I've met Dan. Why am I a vegetarian? I was thinking I'm a vegetarian because I didn't really eat meat anyway, and I thought, well, why not? And then later I just kind of... Then, as I got a bit older, I was like, oh, you know, animal rights and shit, and then now I don't really care. I just sort of am. It's not for a huge moral reason or anything, I just sort of... At this point, I just don't even like meat as a thing. Like, I don't like the concept of it anymore. It makes me feel sick. Because I've not eaten it for so long, obviously. So, oh god, oh fuck. Yeah. My earliest gaming memory, I don't really have one. I didn't really game when I was younger. I guess I played, and there's like, you know those little things you get, that are like, they were in Nintendo 64 controllers, and they just plug into your TV using like, they just plug into your TV, and there was like a little games console in this, and they played a load of old, seriously, they played like a load of old sort of like retro titles, I guess, like stuff from the NES and SNES. I remember like that was the first like console. It was the first gaming thing I got. So like my first gaming memories was like on these like the NES and stuff. Not an actual NES, but I say playing playing ROMs essentially. And I think it was a game. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Elevator or Descent or something. And it's the idea is you're just this guy. You have a gun, and you just go down these towers. Did I just clip through that? You go down these towers. And you have loads of elevators, and you can crush people, and people come out doors and stuff. It's really fun. Come on, it's called. Opinion on the Phantom Pain, I don't care. I have no care for Metal Gear Solid. I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings movies that much, but I really like the Hobbit movies. So, I don't know. They were a lot more light-hearted, and so much shit was going on in the Lord of the Rings. Why is it doing that sometimes? It's not. She's not... Someone asked me a question before which I wanted to answer and it's disappeared and I don't know what it was. I'm a bit annoyed. Oh, fuck's sake. Garry's Mod. I do like Garry's Mod. It's one of those sort of game. I don't really play it much, but I do like it existing. If I'm a fan of Mega Man, I haven't really played Mega Man. Mega Man, gosh, I really play it. I mean, there's a lot of... I've recently started doing a bit, like, some stuff with, Am I even supposed to go there? Like people from Cinemas, because I was helping with the subreddit. And, it kind of made me realise that I should really play some of these older games. Being on Twitch with you is fun because you actually answer questions shit. Well, this is kind of why I'm playing this game. And why did I move to the side? Oh my god. Well, yeah, because this is kind of wanting to do a solo thing, especially in this game, because I really wanted to play this game, and I can do this in one stream, and it's very much something that if I'm on my own, I'm going to answer questions, and also I don't really have to concentrate a huge amount on like what I'm doing. Like, I can just do it with my brain hole. Why would you not? Like, this bit's really fucking frustrating. I'll run on the wall, yeah. Grand strategy games, like Civ. I like Civ 5. I really like Civ 5. I don't really play any others, though. I should really get into them. From games, I find it difficult to get into a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff requires just so many hours, and I don't have much of an attention span, honestly. Oh, I've got to run. Okay, run on that wall and then jump. Oh god, and then yeah, I just don't have much of an attention span. So that's why I'm very particular with games that let me get into them straight away, because I just get really bored very quickly. But I want a remake of San Andreas. Yes, San Andreas is one of my favorite games of all time. I prefer it to GTA 5 in a lot of ways, just because it was more like an RPG. And it had a lot of really cool elements. It was just very deep, while GTA 5 was like, look, golf. I'm like, great, I don't care. Yeah, I'd love a San Andreas, like a modern, actual, proper San Andreas. Like, I was so excited for GTA 5 when they were like, oh, it's set in Los Santos. I was like, oh, GTA 5 2. GTA San Andreas 2, sorry. And then it was not. They got rid of all the RPG elements, replaced it with 3 characters, and did a lot of shit. And the story was boring. Also, the villain in San Andreas is fucking Samuel Jackson. I mean, come on now. Have I ever had a huge argument with Dan? Well, no. One of the reasons I'm hired by him is because we get on pretty well. So we don't argue. We disagree on a few things sometimes, but it doesn't mean we argue. Disagreements are good. Like, it's one of the other reasons I kind of work for me, because it's really important to disagree, because we bring different perspectives to the table, and that's really important. like when discussing stuff, because Dan might like Dan can be often a bit the word rash in his decision makings. Well, I sometimes often think things through a bit more, and oh my god, think through things a bit as well. So it's good to have different opinions. That's the point. Yeah. How am I supposed to get over there? Is there just a jump for it or what? Favorite open world game excluding Fallout and GTA? Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that because you've just listed my favorite open world games. I don't know. Assassin's Creed, I guess. 2 or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, maybe. Oh, well, I said the next. Well, the next stream might not be Choice Chamber. I said it'll be. Oh god. The next stream will be. Oh god. The Choice Chamber stream will be with someone else. So it'll be when I can get 2 people and I can properly link Choice Chamber, because I don't know how Choice Chamber links to the Twitch channel. I don't know if I need like the username and password for this Twitch channel, because I don't have that. Yeah, it depends. What do I think of Far Cry? I did like Far Cry 3. Kind of. I got really bored of it quickly though, because the characters are like fucking assholes. What do I think about Ubisoft? They're a good developer and a terrible publisher. That's the. Oh, for God's sake. Do I play CS:GO? Sometimes I do. I do play CS:GO sometimes. My opinion on my opinion on a lot of politics is often quite similar to Dan's. Like, we're both pretty liberal. Oh, for God's sake. Like, you know, we support gay marriage and we support we support feminism and we support sort of like you know, the right to choose. If oh my god, really? Oh my god. How difficult is it to clean up after Dan shenanigans? It's not anymore. As I say, this is me kind of relaxed stream, and as I was saying before, like, I act like a lot of it's an act. You've got to understand. Like, I'm not an angry person inherently. Oh god, can I make that? Oh right. So I'm like, oh Dan, I'll have to clean up after you. It's always, what the fuck? Oh my god. It's just more of a joke. I mean, I don't really ever have to clean up after Dan, because half the time I cause the mess as well. Are we told in any way if our suggestions are accepted for fucks with plays and stuff? I'm not saying you're told, but you'll. I don't know. Oh, for God's sake, Dan reads the suggestions and shit. So, did I like Skate 3? I don't really like skate games. Really, never into skating games. I know Dan's really into them, but they're not my cup of tea. Oh, for God's sake. I'm even supposed to go that way? Oh my god. Seriously. How shit do you think YouTube would be if Valve and EA were to copyright all of their content in people's videos? It wouldn't be shit. I mean, Valve and EA would just get a lot less sales because it's like free advertising. It's stupid of them. So it wouldn't really change YouTube for the worse. It'd just fuck those companies over. So. Would you like a Red Dead 3? I'd fucking love a Red Dead 3. I love Red Dead Redemption, and I need to play Red Dead Revolver at some point. I might get that and play that on the stream. Play that on the stream, yeah. Is it the way I'm even supposed to be going? Doesn't feel right. No, that seems right. Can we see more of me on Dan's YouTube channel? Oh no, ask Dan. It's very much a. If you want something from Dan, ask Dan. I don't make the choices about his YouTube channel, so. No way. Blue cheese or Swiss cheese? Swiss cheese. My nerd fighter. I mean, I watched the Vlogbrothers a bit. wouldn't say I'm a nerd fighter. I appreciate the fandom of it though. Do I ever misspell? I misspell shit a lot. I think I'm slightly, dyspraxic, which is like I kind of dyslexic, kind of similar in that I sometimes fuck up spelling. But thankfully, spell check exists. Where the fuck am I supposed to go from here? You're supposed to be here. There, I can't get up there. Oh. Let's read. I'm looking at the chat because I've looked at it for a little while. What sports do I play? I don't play sports. I used to do judo. I used to do snowboarding I did snowboarding for a bit, but it's kind of difficult to do snowboarding in England where it doesn't snow. You have to go to like artificial things, and the artificial places are always in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's difficult to fucking get to. So I stopped with that. As well, the place I was going to, it wasn't actually an artificial snow place. It was like this weird sort of like not fabric. It was like this weird thing, which like you'd slide across it like snow. But you know, when you fall on snow, it doesn't really hurt because it's snow. When you fall on this stuff, it's like this really spiky pod shit, so it really hurts over there. So yeah, I didn't really like it. But there's a place in Manchester which is actually like an actual snow place, which sounds cool, but I don't mind. It's near the Trafford Centre. It's difficult to get to. Oh, fuck off! Fuck! Oh, you fucking jumped to the side, you stupid. I'll never stop reading over your comments, you bitch. Have I tried skiing? I have tried skiing. I didn't like skiing. I mean, on one hand, skiing's a bit easier than snowboarding because you have a lot more control. Because in snowboarding, it's very easy just to lose your control completely. Because obviously, both your feet are just clamped down to the same board. And with skiing, you can often control your direction a bit better and shit. But I don't know, snowboarding's cooler looking. That's why I went with snowboarding when I was a kid, because it was cooler looking. There we go. Finally. Yeah, the Manchester one is called Chill Force. Yeah, but it's next to the Trafford Centre. It's like, getting to Manchester from Liverpool's pretty easy, because there's like a train that goes into the centre. But getting to the Trafford Centre, which is out like in the middle of fucking nowhere next to Manchester, it's difficult. You have to get like a train and then a bus and then another bus, and it takes fucking hours. Is anyone here from Australia? Oh god, you poor souls. Poor Australian souls. Oh, fuck off, you grabbed onto that faith. Stupid question that you think is stupid, but you answer because you have to. I can't remember. I can forget things like that. My memory's fucking awful. Oh, where am I going? Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa. It's a wrecked bus, but it takes ages to get to the Trafford Centre. Fuck that. What's the stupidest thing Dan's asked me? He's asking me a lot of stupid things. As I say, I generally forget things I don't like or things that were stupid. I forget most things, even good things, actually. I said I have a really bad fucking memory. If we are procrastinators to Dan, what are we to you? You're cunts. I've established this already. Would you prefer GTA to be first or third person? I prefer it in third, but I quite like that it gives first person as an option. My only issue with it is that it just doesn't... Might misuse the fucking field of view. It's fucking awful, even on a PC, which it really shouldn't be. It's good on there. Yeah. Oh, okay, maybe not. What run levels were you comfortable with when snowboarding? I don't remember. So I did this like 7 years ago now. God, that makes me feel old when I say that. Oh, it was 7 years ago. What, 7 years ago? Fuck off.
See the rifle? Get to it and get that convoy in your sight.
Fuck this, I'm not a fucking assassin.
I'm gonna patch you into the CPF channel the convoy's using.
Fuck this shit.
Connors, convoy. What's your status? Over.
What's my music taste? Blues. I really love blues music. Soul music, blues music, sort of like maybe a bit of funk. There it is. What am I going for here? Engine? Oh, I just pressed the jump button. I can totally kill him. What am I doing? Oh. That it? Shit! Come on, hey, you twat.
You gotta get down there.
You have to get down there. Ooh. I like country. I do actually like country music a little bit sometimes. If it's a bit more refined. If it's not just, you know, it's not like classic, like stereotypical shit. Have you played Life is Strange? I've played through all Life is Strange and my feelings are very complicated. I'm probably going to make a video about it. Because of how complicated my feelings are in the game. I'm not going to talk about it now because I've ranted about that a few times. So oh god, I punched a few times. Ow. There's probably a faster way through this where I don't have to run around, but... Why can't I just come up this way? I mean, if I have to go through these guys anyway, I might as well have fucking... Oh, God. Would you ever do meets, like, would you ever do Magic Conquer? I'd love to do someone go to more places and, like, do more meet and greet type things, but obviously they're just expensive things to go to, is the issue. Like, Manchester Comic Con, maybe not, but, like, a lot of them are expensive things to go to, and I think I briefly tried doing a Patreon type thing for my own channel, because I was, like, to do it as myself, but I ended up giving up on that, because I wouldn't be able to get enough money from that. Do I know New Zealand? I'd love to go to I love New Zealand. I'd love to go there. Do I consider any games to be perfect? No. All games have problems. Fucking off. Stick off, you. I like that the enemies get harder as you get further down. Like they go from these, like, little pussies to fucking... Why would you put the pussies at the top? Oh my god, it killed me though. Have I ever played Shadow of the Colossus? No, I never had a PS2 or anything. PS3, I had one. I got rid of the PS3. It's on PS Now to rent. Which I'm tempted by, but it's very much a, like... It's very... oh god, fuck off. Jesus. Oh, fuck. It's very much a, with PS Now, it's... Oh, you want to play this game? Well, you've got to rent it for, like, this very specific amount of time. It was like, oh. How much does it cost? It costs as much as a normal game, but you only get it for a month. And it was like, oh. So I might get it and play it on a stream at some point. That might be fun. Fuck this. I'm going to shoot these guys. Just 'cause it's easier to shoot them. I'd rather run through it, but it's going to take me fucking longer if I just fucking try and go through them. So I can relax a bit more if I just kill them. There we go. See? Oh no, that twat's shooting me now. Did I like Papers, Please? I did like Papers, Please. I meant to play through it all the way, but as I say, very much... I love Papers, Please, but it's very much a game that couldn't keep my attention, and that's not a bad mark on it. I'm just really picky. Like, I really love the game and appreciate that it exists, but it's not a game that can keep my attention for very long. Where am I going? Oh, I'm just... Okay. What's my favourite game on Nintendo? I really like Splatoon at the moment. Do I like montage parodies or YouTube poops? No, I'm not a meme master. Oh, what would you do if Half-Life 3 was announced but had always online DRM? I wouldn't really care because I'm not that into Half-Life games. What VPN do I use? I use something called Private Internet Access.com, and the website looks shady as fuck, but it's really good. Have I played Fallout Shelter? Yes, didn't like it that much. VPNs do work on Netflix. I mean, there's always a risk they can ban you because you're breaking the EULA, but if you just don't fuck with it too much. Have I ever made it to the sun on KSP? No. I was trying that on the stream the other day, but I could barely get out of orbit, let alone to the sun. The Return of the Obra Dinn, that's that weird sort of like like too coloured game, isn't it? That Dan played. I don't know. I'll say I try and just wait till games come out. I'm not really excited for stuff. Our worst 3 games, don't know. I've ever been wakeboarding, God no. I don't like water. Fuck off. I said private internet access, that was the VPN I said. Privateinternetaccess.com, or just Google private internet access and it'll come up. That's not an advert, by the way, that's just me saying. Is this like the last level or the second to last level? This is the last level. Is it? No. Yes. Possibly. Up there. Oh god, up there. Right, what? Oh, right, okay. Oh. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. I think this is the end of the game, yeah. Yeah, don't use Hola. They've been revealed to be very shady. Dan's dead. Yeah, it's cool. Last level. What the skydive or bungee jump? Skydive, probably, because I think I'd really hate the sensation of falling and then immediately stop. The fuck was that? Yeah, I'd really hate the sensation of like bouncing up and down. That just sounds horrible. But the idea of just free falling and parachuting sounds nice. What the? I just stopped when I got to the end. God, have I played Agario? Yeah. I didn't find it that interesting, honestly. It's got really popular. I don't know why. It's just the bit of the small levels, and I used to play like this. There was a game on like for the early iOS devices. It was just the you know the bit from the original Spore games. No, it was just the bit from Spore that. What's this? Oh, yeah, it was just a bit from Spore, the early bit, you know, where you had the cell, and it's just that part of the game on iOS. And yeah, I played that a lot because it was, you know, there wasn't many games at the time, and I gotta get in there. And yeah, so I don't really, my interest from it just sort of waned a bit. When did I first buy Minecraft? God, I wasn't one of the people who bought it in alpha or anything. I don't remember. I think I bought it before 1.0 though, because I got it cheaper. Oh no, fuck off, corporate backup bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck off, you fucking... Oh, fuck off. Who is my favourite video game developer? I don't really have a favourite, because I'm kind of friendly with quite a few devs now. Oh my god, whatever. I don't know, I like a lot of them. A lot of devs are really respectable. Mike Bethel's a really respectable guy. Oh god. Rami from Vlamby is very respectable. That's it to me. Are they respectable? Yes. Good. Oh my god, just can you piss off already? Just piss off. Just piss off. Yeah. That's it, really. I don't really have a favourite. Do I like City Skylines? Yeah, I played City Skylines a lot. I used to play some... Remember, I played SimCity 2000 quite a lot. Oh, that's just back down here. What am I supposed to do here? Just to kill them? Or... yeah, I used to play them a lot. I used to love SimCity 2000. I think it was 2000. You know, where you could actually take control of the cars and drive around and shit? I used to love that. There we go. That was always really fun. Fuck you. Welcome to fucking Battlefield 4. Jesus. Do I use this? Yep. Do you or Dan ever go outside my house? Dan goes out quite a lot. He goes to like markets and shit. He goes to markets and he... Yeah, he mainly just goes to markets. That's all he really does. I go out a lot. I go to the cinema a lot. And I go out and get breakfast a lot. Which is the opposite of Dan, because he doesn't like going to the cinema or eating out. But I do. So. Oh, I just skipped that accidentally. Give me that fucking SMG, twat. Just, it's a game about running. Just, I know you can skip all this, but it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Oh no, it's the outside. Okay. Bethesda or Rockstar is the best? I'll say Rockstar's business practices are a bit more annoying than Bethesda's. I prefer Bethesda in many ways. I kind of like Bethesda just because, like, they're one of the few game devs I've not actually dealt with, like, from a business perspective. Like, I've dealt with Rockstar. Like, you know, I've spoken to them, I've dealt with them from a business perspective, I've dealt with Ubisoft, I've dealt with EA, and I've done interviews, but I've never dealt with Bethesda, and I like that. Because they make a lot of games I like, and I really want to keep that as like a company that I just don't do as a business thing. You go to Liverpool, bloody want to eat. I don't know what that means. Have you learned to drive? Yeah, I know how to drive. I don't actually have a driver's license yet because I just can't do the fucking theory test because I'm shit at tests, which is why I failed my GCSEs and stuff. They're just tests of how much shit you remember, and I'm not good at remembering shit, so I was bad at it. But I know how to drive completely. I've passed like so many mock tests, it's ridiculous. Square Enix, next big company. Well, they're already big anyway. Do me and Dan ever go out as friends? Well, he lives in a different country, so no. Who's my favourite game publisher? Come on. Oh. I don't know what my favourite game publisher is, actually. I mean, it depends. It depends whether I'm talking about, like, what games they make that are my favourite, or, like, what publisher do I respect the most? Because, you see, someone like Bethesda makes more games than I like, but I don't like them as a publisher. Oh, for God's sake. Publisher that much. I don't know. Oh, God, one of my fucking questions in the driving theory test was... it was a scenario, and it's not... You are a single mother with a child in the front seat, and I went, well, this entire scenario is just impossible. You know, I'm a single mother with a child in the front seat, and a trailer or a caravan or something towing behind. It was like, how is this relevant to me in any way? Like, I'm not a mother, I'm not a single mother, and I'm not gonna be fucking... I might, oh, for God's sake. And why would I be towing a cable? Why would I be towing a caravan? Or a fucking... Who tows caravans? Who does that? But that was the entire scenario. There's a little questions based around this thing. It's like, oh, the child. It's like, why would I? This is so irrelevant to me. It was so annoying. And one of the questions was, you arrive at the scene of an accident. There is a baby there who needs resuscitating. How do you resuscitate the baby? What breathing technique do you use to resuscitate the baby? Harshly, gently, softly, or fucking... So, I can't remember the other one, but something like softly and gently are the same thing. And apparently the actual answer is gently. Which... What? I mean, Jesus fucking questions. What do I think of Portal? Love it. One of my favourite games ever. Whoop. If you were going to make a game, what kind of game would I make? Oh, I have loads of ideas for games. But they're really big games. Like, they're the kind of game a AAA would have to make. Or someone with a really big budget. Like, an indie wouldn't be able to do it, really, unless, like, the tools become really easily available. And we could dedicate loads of time to it. And I'm not even going to say what my ideas are, because I'd rather keep them to myself, in case I ever want to actually sell them or use them or anything. Ever played Binding of Isaac? I love Binding of Isaac, yeah, I should play that on a stream at some point. Hey. Oh. What do I think of Valve? I like Valve. I mean, their fucking Steam service is kind of shit in a lot of ways. You know what, they provide a half alright service, I guess. And it's cheap, so I suppose that's the big thing for a lot of people, isn't it? Does their application work? Yeah. Is it kind of... Is it cheap? I guess so. Okay, good. Stop that. I get it. I'm on a ledge. How do I get up there? Fucking... What was that? Oh my god. What do I think of the Mario Maker? I really don't care. I mean, it's a fucking... Mario as a thing is just such an outdated fucking... Oh, I meant to wall one. It's just... It's been around so long. It's just... There's so many better platformers now. And I just can't care. Why did you stop walking? Oh, you fucking... Yeah, aside from their games, Valve does kind of suck. Their Steam client, the actual application's pretty shit. Their customer support's awful. Until recently, they had terrible store policies. They've enacted them a few times. Early access is a joke. Greenlight's a joke. I don't know. A lot of people give Valve a lot... A lot of people give Valve a lot too much sort of credit for when they're kind of pretty shit, actually. I think it's more negligence than them being assholes, though, which is the important thing. Like, EA are kind of assholes about everything, while Valve are just kind of negligent. So I think that's... What do I think about the new Hitman game? I don't care. Never really cared for the Hitman games. They require a lot of patience. Why do I keep jumping? Oh my god, I did it the first time. If I tried this parkour in real life, yeah. I was half tempted to try parkour in real life, but I'm physically unfit, so... I assume, yeah. Wait. I didn't mean to... Have I played M++? Yeah, I actually got M++ and I played through all the intro levels. Oh my god, why is I... Yeah, I got through all the intro levels. Oh my god. So temperamental. Like, the controls in this game are, like, nice, but they're just so temperamental. It's like, ooh, are you gonna jump there? No. Are you gonna jump there? Are you gonna make that jump? Are you gonna make that jump? It's like, fuck you. Okay. Okay, now where? Up here. Have I ever heard of a drunken robot pornography game? No. What is that? Sounds stupid. I kind of got sick of a lot of games because it's... The thing is now, a lot of indie developers are doing the thing where it's like, look how silly of an idea this is. Like, they go ridiculous with things. And... I can get that. I can get behind that in a lot of ways, but now it's become kind of a gimmick. It's like, oh, look how silly we are. It's like, I don't care. Just make a good game, please. A lot of people sort of like market it off the idea of it's silly. Like Tembo the Badass Elephant. Like, it's a good platformer, I've seen. But the entire premise is just, look how quirky we are. It's like, fuck off. Just make a good game. But I suppose it works well. My opinion on indie developers is that indies are good, mostly.
You can get back in on the other side. Be careful, Dave.
My favourite game and why? Sundress. Just because it's an RPG. I can't really list my favourite games, honestly. They kind of change week to week. Oh, fuck the fucking sniper twats. I forgot where to go in this one. Okay. Yeah, it's like all so random. It's like, I don't fucking just make a good game. The artsy-fartsy shit is annoying as well. Like the whole, the idea of, oh, look, our game's really good because it's so artsy and important. It's like, I don't care. Just make a good game. Just make a good game. Just make a fun game. That's all I give a shit about. Is your game fun? No, then fuck off. Like, I just don't care about all the people who are like, oh, games are important and games are an art form and games. I don't care. I just want to have fun. That's all I want to. That's all I give a shit about. Is your game fun? Yes. No. I don't care. That's just it to me. That's one of the things I really like about Nintendo is just that they get the idea of what a game's supposed to be. Fun. Okay. What else? I don't care. Cool. Oh my god. Fuck. Stop that. Fucking. Why is it? Yeah. So that's that. Oh, fucking sick. It's like there's that new game out now. I can't remember. It's called Beyond Eyes, which it looks really good. from a gameplay perspective, it just looks really fucking boring. I think I played it at Rezzed. And it's just you walking around, not being able to really see anything. That's all it really is. It looks pretty, it's got a nice art style, but from a gameplay perspective, it's just boring. And it's slow. That's got very little to it, and it's just like... It's one of those games that people tell it's like, oh, it's artsy, look, it's important. I don't give a shit. Why do I play games? I want to have fun with them. I don't give a shit. All I give a shit about in games is, is it fun? I'm sick of people making out, like, I work in the games industry, and I don't think games are important. I think they're just stupid fun, like an action movie or something. I get, you know, not all games should be action or anything, you know, it's what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, like, games shouldn't need to be important, they should just be, and I get games being taken seriously, that's important, but games inherently being important, no. Also, why can I kill these guys wearing body armor in one shot, but they can't kill me, the person in literally just some running gear, in one shot? I'm gonna get from a gameplay perspective why that is, but it's a cool looking building, but doesn't make much sense to me as a person. Oh my god, why didn't I grab onto that? Yeah, Journey's fucking... I got Journey on the PS4, like, very recently, to try, because, you know, I kept hearing, oh, it's so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. I was like, okay, just try it then. And it's just so boring. I don't, like, what do we do? Okay, move, run around, okay, and... You solve puzzles. These aren't puzzles. You walk up to the shiny things. Okay. Great. Do I explore? Not really. I mean, they're all predetermined kind of levels that look open, but they're not really. Okay. Great. Like, I just hate the whole idea of, like, oh, it's critically acclaimed and so important and artsy and important. Fuck off, it's important. It's not fun. My favourite movie. Oh, God. So you've got to start with me movies. Like, as I say, I'm a lot more into movies than I am into games. Oh, I like a lot of movies. I really do. Inception was at the top of that for a while. Like, I really like Christopher Nolan stuff. Oh, Tarantino is really good as well. Oh, yes. I guess maybe Pulp Fiction. Probably Pulp Fiction or Die Hard. I really like The Equalizer, though. That's a recent film with Denzel Washington, and I think one of the reasons I like it so much is just because it's averted my expectations completely. And they ruin it completely, because when they released it on... It's a spoiler, by the way, this, but, I mean, it's literally not possible to not be spoiled now, because basically, it's spoiled by the DVD cover. So if you literally search for the fucking movie, you're going to see a picture of it, and it's going to ruin it. I went in to see it. It was advertised as a thriller, and I didn't see the art or anything of it. I went in. It's a movie. It's an action thriller starring Denzel Washington, and I went, okay. And I went to watch it, and the first fucking maybe 45 minutes, hour of the movie is just him being a dude, going around being kind of sad and kind of more like a drama. And then there's this fucking scene. There's this excellent scene where... Oh, I forgot what I was supposed to do here. Fuck. There's this excellent scene where he's just like, he's being really timid, and he goes to, because he's trying to buy the freedom of this like a prostitute who he's kind of become friends with, because he like goes to a bar, he goes to like a cafe, he goes to like a 24-hour like cafe every night because he can't sleep, and reads, and he sees this girl in there every night who he sort of became friends with, but she's being abused by a pimp, so he's trying to buy her freedom with his savings. And it's very just nice. He seems very like timid and stuff, and and it's a bit what's the word, a bit have to destroy the servers, I don't know, and a bit yeah, he's very I guess what's the word, fuck, doesn't really know what he's doing, it seems, but he's in the second, he's about to walk out, he stops, he turns around, and he just kills everyone in the room with just the shit in the room really quickly and cool, and it's amazing, and it looks amazing, and it's really cool, and it's that, and I didn't know that, but they completely ruined it because they on the box art of the game, of the movie and everything now, it has him with a gun doing shit, looking like an action star. They rebranded it as an action movie after it came out on DVD, because I imagine their actual advertising for the originally wasn't very good, which it wasn't. But they rebranded it as an action movie, which really shouldn't be branded as an action movie, but it's a really good movie. I'd recommend watching it anyway, even though it spoils it completely. But it's just generally really fucking good. Who's that guy? I've never actually paid any attention to the story of this game.
You couldn't.
Attitudes like that. Well, that's exactly why I couldn't.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just a really good movie. But I don't know, trailers and shit ruin it. And such a good movie that was ruined by its fucking box art.
Why us?
Should be advertised as a fucking drama. My favourite actor. Oh.
Break the lines of communication.
Um.
The messengers. Without hope, and without the runners, your clients, those who just won't let go.
Favourite actor.
Vulnerable, and this city can clean up the last of its dregs.
I'm thinking about this quite intensely.
I think of it as an end.
I don't know. It really depends on the fucking genre and stuff, I guess.
Loose ends surrounding
I don't know. I can't answer that one. That's really difficult. I haven't seen John Wick. I've been meaning to. Paid mods. The idea of them is fine, but their implementation was actually fucking awful. That's why it failed, because they went, yeah, anyone can upload anything. Was I meant to jump on that? Oh no, it's there. Okay. Yeah, it was just really fucking bad. I don't know. Best platformer I've played. I don't know. I guess thingy. I don't know. I can't really play platformers. Not my thing. If Mortal Kombat 1 had not caused the rating, how gory do you think? I don't know. Like, I played Mortal Kombat 10 and the fatalities were just amazing and insanely gory and just incredible. Mortal Kombat 10 is really good, just at least for the goriness of it. My favourite card game, I don't play card games. Did I watch Life of Pi? No, I've been meaning to. I mean to watch Life of Pi. Watched a lot of movies. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy again last night, and I remember, it was really good watching it a second time. Still a really good movie. Anyway, finished the game. Mirror's a really good game. Got a lot of finicky things in, but it's really fucking short, which is one of the problems with it, I think. I mean, it shouldn't overstay its welcome either, but the fact that I've completed this in one live stream is kind of, yeah. I mean, this was, I've been playing this for about 3.5 hours, I guess, and I could do it a lot faster if I wasn't fucking up at all those points. Yeah, end of the stream. Good end. Stream for ages now. Kingsman Secret Service. It's a really fucking good movie. I don't know why the helicopter was on fire. I think it crashed or something. I've never paid the attention to the story of this game ever. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. And yeah, someone's asking what am I doing? I've been doing a Q&A this whole time, mate. I'm not going to keep streaming doing another game. I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours now. Yeah, I'm going on for ages. I'll answer a few more questions before the credits finish, though. So if you can ask me some questions before the credits finish. Yeah. Knock yourselves out. Let's see. Questions. The Kingsman action scenes are fucking excellent. Like it went back to the old idea of Bond films where it was just like really stupid and over the top, which I fucking love. How often do me and Tan talk? We talk a few times a day. Thoughts on fan-made merch? No. I don't think we like the idea of like people selling stuff like from our shit. So, opinion on the Transporter movies. I love the Transporter movies. I mean, the stories are terrible. I think Transporter 3 wasn't very good, just because they fuck around too much with him. Like, oh look, as a person, I don't care. Just fucking be cool, Jason Statham. Crank 1 and 2 are fucking amazing though. Crank 1 and 2 are like my two favorite Jason Statham movies. I actually watched The Expendables 3 last night as well. I like them. The Expendables 3. Advertise the pencil case. No. I love Community, yeah. I love Community. Will I or have I played Minecraft on Twitch? No, I will play it at some point though. I'll do it on the server. I'll do something on the server at some point. Song's great. Favorite movie genre? Action thriller. Drama action, I guess. Nothing dark. I don't like horrors, but I kind of like something. Fucking fuck off with your fucking radio bullshit. No, I really like sort of stupid dark movies, but they're not dark in a horror way. Like just gritty. So I really like. I like Walking Among the Tombstones, the Liam Neeson one. Taken movies are okay. Jack Reacher was a really good movie. The Clear and Present Danger. Those two Harrison Ford movies are really good. There was fucking what's the other one? There's not a huge amount of them, honestly. I think I've watched all of them that are really good. Yeah. Breaking Bad's really good. Better Call Saul's alright. Rockstar or Ubisoft? Rockstar, obviously. Favorite game genre? Oh god. Action, I guess? I don't know. I don't really play games a whole amount, which is surprising. I mainly only play games that like streaming or videos. That's why I like doing streams and videos, because it gives me an excuse to play them. Do I like Nightcrawler? I haven't watched Nightcrawler, actually. That's the thing. I think Nightcrawler might be a bit too dark. I don't really like sort of really dark. I'm more like just gritty things. I haven't watched Inside Out. It's on my list. I'm going to see it this week. Have I seen Chappie? No, it looks crap. Are you ever going to get lessons for you? No, I don't like learning instruments with lessons. I learned guitar completely myself. And I think me learning guitar by myself gave me a much more a bigger appreciation of the instrument, because I do stuff by a sound rather than theory, which means I kind of play a bit more from the heart, which I like. I think my stuff's a bit like how I play guitar is a bit more soulful, I guess. And I really like that, and I really love learning to sing stuff myself and learning it like this is how it's supposed to sound, and this is what sounds good and this is what sounds bad, and that's how I learn. And I like learning like that. It just takes time. Do I like the Bourne movies? Yeah, I like the Bourne movies. That's kind of an example of that kind of movie I like. It's like, oh, he's on the run and his team has betrayed him, and there's a lot of movies like that, and they're always really stereotypical, but I'm stupid and I like them. Least favourite game? Don't remember it. Yeah, learning on your own gives you your own style. That's the thing. I think a lot of it, I learned on my own. Most of my influences just come from other artists. So like, I've been influenced by heavily by sort of like Brian May or Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff. And it's really nice. Chappy shit, yeah, it is. In Bruges, I fucking love In Bruges. In fucking Bruges! I'm doing a Scouse accent rather than Irish. Do I like podcasts? I don't listen to podcasts, no. I don't. I wish I did. I can't really sit and listen to shit. I'd rather listen to music or watch something. I always sort of have like a TV show or a YouTube video on in the background, like moving wallpaper. So having a podcast on is kind of annoying. Interstellar. Do I like Mission Impossible? I like Mission Impossible 1. I like 2. I saw the new Mission Impossible the other day, and it's probably my least favourite fucking Mission Impossible movie. It wasn't very good. Who would I like to be Bond next? Oh god. If Joseph Gordon-Levitt was English, I think he'd do a great Bond. Because I hated Daniel Craig as Bond, because I think Bond's always supposed to be this very suave. He's supposed to be a tall, suave dude who's not that buff. He's kind of lean and he's got black hair. But Daniel Craig is very much he's less buff and a bit more brawler. He's got blonde hair and he's sort of It's a bit too muscly and brawly. There we go. Mirror's Edge, guys. Edge of Tomorrow. I really fucking liked Edge of Tomorrow. I don't think any game should be films. Yes. Cool. I'm done now. Yeah. That was fun. I'm glad. A lot of questions were answered that time. That was a fun stream. My fucking throat hurts now. God. My throat really fucking hurts now just because the, I've been talking a lot. I just forgot I did that really crude thing. Yeah, yeah, you know, that was fun. Yeah, it was nice playing Mirror's Edge. It was good playing through that again. It gave me, it was a very good game to just sort of talk over and answer questions. We got a lot, spoke about a lot of shit. I'm gonna link in the chat the suggestion thread from the subreddit again if you haven't seen it. This is where you can suggest things for live streams that you'd like and upvote things that you don't like. So yeah, I'll probably be doing another live stream on here tomorrow. My sort of schedule idea for this is going to be Monday, Wednesday is going to be the mass debate with everyone. Friday and Saturday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday is kind of going to be the schedule for this channel now. Dan will usually be in the Wednesday one, and he might be in some others, but for the most part, it's just either going to be just me, or me and Watt, or me and Tracy, or something. So yeah, good, cool. Anyway, thank you for coming. Fuck you. You probably could have done something better with your 3 hours. I mean, all that willpower you probably could have put into, figuring something out about the universe. But, you watched me instead, which, just says something about your lives. But who am I to judge except I'm a massive asshole. Of course I'm going to judge. The mass debate, 2 words. I'll probably put a schedule somewhere on the channel. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, goodbye. It's coming. Fuck's sake.